hard R to avoid that. And it looks like, yeah, we're going. So this is the Rum Dumpster podcast, and our guests this evening are Figgles.
What's up?
Zachy. And Joey. And if you feel like that makes them sound like a cool punk band from the 80s, you're mostly wrong. They're in a cool, different kind of band from right now, called Gabriel and The Apocalypse, who I have played with in bands I've been in and such for, gosh, many, many years.
John's like the last member of Gabriel and The
Yeah, that is true. I've had my hands in there a little bit. I've just never, well, no, wait. I've also been in your tour bus, but only to do drugs. Not to actually, like, play an instrument or anything like that. And and we also, Figgles also has a CBD company that he makes.
You're going to want to know about that.
Yeah.
And he
Dropping
gave me...
really soon, but John got the first sample.
And I'm excited because I am one of those people, and so is Alexis, that actually does a lot of that. Like, the real deal has its benefits for me sometimes, but I got to be real light with that. Like, I'm a before bed guy, but that actually, like, calms the old nerves during the day, like, a lot better than blowing my brains out with, like, the weird modern weed hybrids that you can get a hold of, which are too much for me. I need weed light, which is
weed light.
Sort of what that is every once in a while.
Yeah, and this one I grew last summer in, like, the height of the pandemic, which was pretty awesome, and, like, it turned out really clean.
And we saw the plants.
Did we visit that one?
Yeah, that's right. That's the one that I give you guys a little tour in the garden and shit. That's right.
Did you explain how that you have to, like, register the plants and all of that stuff?
Right. So, like, when all that shit started happening, we pulled a license and I kidnapped Zach. And we were hoping everybody was going to turn into zombies so we could just shoot them in the face and take their shit.
Yep.
But that didn't happen.
So you started a business.
So we kind of started.
Well, they didn't shoot him in the face anyway. It still happened.
Anyways.
It happened.
Yeah, and we got like chickens and shit and grew some vegetables and grew a fuck ton of fucking flour. It was pretty awesome. Yeah.
We did meet your chickens.
That's right. You came up and we blew some shit up.
Yeah, we blew up tannerite, which is a long-standing favorite thing of mine to do because it really feels like you shouldn't be able to do that.
Right.
And you absolutely can.
It shouldn't feel like you should be able to go to Fleet Farm.
Yeah, if you have a driver's license and $15,
right.
Well, and a large caliber rifle, but this is America, so if you have $400 to $600 more dollars,
if you have a grandpa,
or if you have a grandpa.
And a driver's license.
And a half an hour to have someone write some stuff down. You could blow up a small automobile.
Blew up a stove.
Yeah, we did blow up an old stove for it was for a music video for a band called Motari Jaguar that was I think stopped being a thing even before the pandemic. But it's always hard to say. Like, I tapped out of by zero pre-pandemic, but just let everybody assume that it's like, oh, they must have been that. And like, no, John got
COVID killed it.
Yeah, it wasn't. John got tired of ever being in rock bands anymore, and he just gave the complete fuck up on it.
I just thought that you just started getting paid with the comedy thing, and you were like, "Whoa, wait a minute here!
Well,
people are paying us for this type of shit."
Well, there's that. That's like, okay. Let me tell you something. Something that led slightly to my, like, other than the fact that I'm like, hey, comedy doesn't involve dragging a bass cab up a flight of stairs with my teeth. So even if it doesn't pay anything, I might just do this instead, just for something to do. But also, I was listening to the Black Keys, who I like. They were on, except for they mostly just make Ford commercials now, but I still enjoy their music. And they were on Joe Rogan's podcast, and it was one of the greatest back and forths I ever heard on anything, was him talking about how hard comedy is to make it in, and then them sharing their stories, and then him going, oh my God, never mind. Like, it's like, yeah, I mean, when I was first starting out, I had to do 3 gigs in a row, and I only made $1,500, and like, it really sucked, and they were like, okay. Like, do you want to talk about that? Like, we would drive to, like, 4 states away to make $50 with, like, this broken like, we all know the whole thing. Like, I don't have to re-explain it. They're, like, still one of the more successful rock bands that have come out post the 90s or whatever.
Right.
And actually, that isn't just maybe, like, a DJ or something. And it's like, he was like, I was fucking wrong. Like, yeah, comedy is certainly hard. Sure it is. So is getting a job at a bank. Being in a band is ridiculous. Like,
right.
Like, it was like, so.
It's like, yo, we found dumpster pizza tonight!
Yes!
Yo, it was
If there's a few rats on it, we're getting some protein. Yeah, and that's kind of the thing where that was like it encouraged me to go, I'm gonna try comedy. Just hearing that was like, I always wanted to. And I've always had people be like, hey, you're kind of funny. I'm like, and they're like, but there are lots of open mics around town and stuff, or there
Who
were.
told you that?
Who? What?
Who told you were? Who encouraged you?
Not people I talk to anymore.
Oh my God,
That's for
yeah.
goddamn sure.
Not friends.
No, they're liars. They're like,
They
hey, why
can't
don't you
trust
throw
you.
your life away? They're like, that'll be more jobs for us. We'll just keep John out there wasting his life on stage.
I think it was like somewhat of a natural transition for you though, because like you're such a front man anyways, and when you talk to the crowd, it was like almost like stand up half of the fucking time. It's like I remember
Just
nights like
bringing people anyway.
we were in the caboose and it's like, oh, John's talking about Figgles shooting heroin on stage. I'm glad I'm sitting in a booth with my mom.
When did you shoot heroin on stage?
No, yeah, right. Yeah.
I once shot an elephant in my pajamas. How he got in my pajamas, I'll never know.
But this is why you're good at think fast.
See,
And
the
that's how
same
we found
shit.
that out.
Right. Well, that was the thing. People were, when they're like, comedy's hard to get started at. It's like, because you really got to get over the butterflies of talking to people on stage. I'm like, oh, well, that's over. Now I just got to learn how to be funny.
Right.
Really
Once you're
hard.
comfortable being
I don't
stupid
think
in
that
front of
was-
people, the world changes.
Yeah, like if you stop giving any kind of fuck about like, oh, what if somebody sees me? I'm like, they're gonna see.
Gonna open that.
What if you drink?
Yeah,
more
right. But I
gas?
think, like, I don't know, from a third party perspective for you, man, I think it was a natural transition.
It felt good.
Yeah.
You know what? A real, and you'll appreciate this story because there's, not that many other people I've met where the worlds collide enough. You all will. But it's been a little like Fight Club because I was like, okay, I'm meeting new people now. I am not meeting people from bands and people from the metal scene. It's like, gosh, it'll be nice to run across some new folks that I haven't already known
You
or
thought people in
boned.
bands were sad?
Oh, well, yeah,
No.
comedians are really sad, and that's another thing I want to touch on too, where I'm just like, would you people lighten up? I got into this from listening to all these, like, Bert Kreischer's podcast, like, what a fun bunch, and it's just a bunch of guys in hoodies just being like, yeah, my roommate smoked all my weed, and like, boo, and like, Jesus, but we're not in California, are we? So, whatever, but I would talk to people, and they'd be like, hey, yeah, it was nice set, man, like, hey, you too, whatever, and be like, by the way, used to love Monkey Boner, sir. And I was like,
Right?
fuck! Just every guy in like khaki pants.
I can't get away from this shit!
By the way, I saw you guys open for Head Charge once. I'm like, how do you know who that is? Jesus, there's like 14 people live in this city.
I sit
Right.
there and I roll my eyes because I'm like, here we fucking go.
Yeah, you're like, I don't want to say anything. I'm like, uh-oh.
It was like, ooh.
Yeah.
But you were in that thing with, yeah, I think you've even come up and be like, you were in Blue Felix for a while, right? I'm like, God, you don't look like you know who that is. But
Right,
yet,
you shouldn't know
people-
who that is.
No, it's weird. There was like a guy, Nick Piatek, who actually was like one of the first people to be like, oh yeah, I was friends with everyone at American Head Charge. And I was like, oh man, like, it's just the circle of life.
It's kind of like what I was talking about right when, before we started, when the chair broke.
Yeah.
How I was like helping those kids push that car. And we pushed it like way the fuck down the block to circle back, like, instead of like going down to the Dante thing. I was heading down to the Dante thing like right after it happened. And there were some kids with a broken car. So I decided to like jump out and help them, long story short.
We got
So
time.
So we pushed this fucking car like forever.
anywhere.
Like all the way fucking across Brooklyn Park all the way to Zanewood. And we get there and it's like, yeah, dude, you guys be safe, whatever. I'm just like helping out and shit. And they're like, oh, we know who you are. They're like, we've known who you are forever. Like, you're white boy from 85th. We got you. It's just like, oh, man.
That was your first band.
Yeah, it should have been.
White Boy from 85th.
Yeah. Forever and a day.
Boy band.
And like, I lived on 85th when I was a kid for a long time, and then I worked on 85th my whole life, and now like Zach got us a place on 85th. It's just like circle back.
It actually is
it's
really...
like click my heels 3 times and I'm home again,
You don't have to give away exactly where you guys are living, but how close are you to the Jake and Lindy's old place?
6 blocks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it has to be within like a short ass little
can
drive
walk.
or walk or whatever.
You can
Yeah,
walk.
You can walk.
that's so wild. 'Cause I think we were kind of looking for houses kind of over there too.
Yeah, it's
Like,
really nice and it feels like at home, and like me and Zach finally built something there. But yeah, I mean like, okay, like
What'd
so
you Oh, not to cut your story off.
No, like a studio and a home
studio
for us,
space.
a comfortable space.
Okay,
a safe space, finally.
Build
for
me a
once.
bedroom.
Yeah.
Hey!
We turned our basement into our bus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so it just like
It just has the same feel, the same
right.
Minus the
way.
smell, though. Same
It
feel.
smells
Minus the
significantly better.
and the feel is less wet.
Yeah.
The feel is less wet.
That's a big deal.
Oh, it is.
We're home.
My bunk leaks, dog.
You won't get well, yeah, because I originally coined the term bus lung.
Oh.
Felix, where it's like
Yeah.
you're 3 days in, everyone has a cough.
Boss love.
All the canaries are dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
I think we
coughing up
burn
black
enough
shit.
weed on our bus where we kill the bus lung.
I hope
Those
it
who
kills
don't
it.
smoke weed get bus lung often on our bus.
It's
Yeah.
It's like
Like
pneumonia,
Lindy's
but
always
sticky.
got like water in my lungs. I got pneumonia. Like that poor girl. Like I love her to death, but it's like, God damn it! Can you just hit this joint? Because I swear to God, it'll fix it.
Yeah, the burning smoke will kill the germs. Like, yeah, it's a disinfectant.
We didn't tell them about the giant mushroom that we broke off from under the bench, dude. It was like as big as my hand.
We
so like, we came on the bus
wasn't
after
there-
springtime.
Wasn't there a picture of that somewhere? Or did
No,
I-
that
No, 'cause
was
we were
something
trying not to
else.
tell
We
anybody.
found some gross ass shit in our bus in the last
It
couple
was
of
like
years.
it was mac and cheese colored, and it was like that, and it was coming out from under the fucking
That
bench
was
in the front
like
of the bus.
probably the cleanest thing of the gross things.
giant mushroom. Is that pizza
Yeah,
crust?
the pizza crust that was not a pizza
Mushroom,
crust.
mushroom.
It was pizza sauce.
It was not
What
a
the
pizza
fuck is
crust.
pizza squeeze?
What the fuck is pizza squeeze?
Okay, so we like found this pizza crust.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so first of all, I don't know how like much of this I could share. Fuck.
Well, yeah, where's your line with that? Because, like, no one watches this. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm fairly like open to sharing it. So like the first fucking pizza crust.
The one
Did
in
you
the
say
bunk
the
or the one in
first-
the
The
back?
one in the bunk.
Why
Like,
have there been two that I didn't
like
know
this
about?
chick was like, yo, I'm a fuck Figgles and there ain't nothing y'all can do about it. And I was like, yo, that didn't happen. Because then they were like, this bitch pulled out a fucking tampon and whipped it in David's bunk.
Cool.
And I was like, no way, you guys, like, that did not fucking
David
happen. No,
No,
David
David-
Peacock, our little manager
Yeah.
hooligan.
Is he the guy that looks like the other you, kind of? Or is that somebody
Kind
else?
of like
Yes.
the lumberjack me. He's the dude that I ran truck with for a long time.
He
Who's the
does
one I
look like
mixed
our
up
older brother.
for
So
Figgles?
like he came and like hooked up with us on like a meet and greet, like I don't remember how many years ago. And then like
probably
he just
4?
bought every meet and greet, and then he came on tour with us, and then he
Why
just
don't you save yourself some money, pal, and just come on the road?
right, and then he just acted like tour was everyday life for the rest of his life. Like,
Yeah.
he just lives at the strip club now.
That's weird and exciting.
Pretty awesome. He crushes it. Yeah, he's crushing
He
life.
figured out what he wanted and he's getting it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
okay,
Just goes.
no. Right.
By lives at, you mean he just
I'm
patronizes
like,
the
yes.
fuck
strip
you
club?
guys,
Yes.
this didn't
25
fucking
eight.
happen,
All right.
right? So like
I don't want
then
to be a
2 months
regular in a place
later,
like that.
2 months later, we're cleaning the bus, and lo and behold, we find a fucking nasty, gross, dried tampon in this fucking bunk.
Yeah.
Crispy.
Crispy. right?
Yeah, browned
We
over
rock, paper,
aged.
scissors.
Aged to
So-
perfection.
Fast forward like a year later, right?
Yeah.
They're like, you were fucking drunk last night. You were throwing fucking pizza and Jagermeister bottles and shit everywhere.
That's true.
There's pizza. There's a pizza.
I don't think anyone didn't believe that.
There's a fucking pizza crust on the back of the bus, and I go check it out. I'm like, yo, that is not a pizza crust, you guys. Like, we've already gone through this. That is not a fucking. They're like, no, you were throwing pizza and all this nasty shit. Dude, and like lo and behold, like I don't know how long it took us to figure it out. So like we have like there's two, but I'm trying to build like those fucking Jewish candle things.
A menorah? A tampon menorah? Oh boy.
Oh.
No one's ever done that.
Dreidel,
And we
made
keep
you out
finding
of
other
blood.
really
Like
gross
trash
things on the
cans?
bus.
That's exciting.
Yeah, the bus.
Don't encourage this.
I'm going to.
Okay.
You know, there was a very famous cleaning of the SMB bus. Famous to me because I forget things and I remember this. So, but we pulled the carpet up, and the things that were under the carpet, not like under a seat, not in the glove compartment, not on the floor, underneath the carpet. There was corroded batteries, an entire McDonald's hamburger that was wrapped just in, like, just flat and just underneath the middle of the carpet.
Probably that in Joey's bunk now.
Yeah. There was a naked picture of one of our merch guys that I don't know where it came from that was covered in what I fucking hope to God was chocolate.
Wait. Like a naked picture in 2020 that was printed.
No, this was, SMB died like 2013.
What were you doing? It was
all
completely over in 2013?
That was like that was when it was done. Because I joined Blue Felix like 2 weeks after that or something like
When
that.
did Turf move in like 2013?
Something like that, to go be in LA. I wonder how that's going.
Cody and Steph on your couch,
Oh,
bro.
God.
Oh,
I'm sure they all live in the same house with 8 people that are about to make it or whatever. But like, yeah. No, I'm sure. Or better than a tent, which is where everyone else lives there. So, whatever. It's real important.
AC's cheaper than a tent.
To live in a certain place in this modern world of the internet that's something I like really enjoyed. I enjoyed a lot of things about the pandemic, if I'm going to be completely honest here, but like one of them just being that we realized it's like, why do you need to be in a certain place unless you're just want to be around other people that you like to be around or whatever? It's like, well, you got to be in LA. Like, why?
All you have to do is go outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To be.
You could have a
I
Zoom.
live here, but you're still in your living room, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
what does that mean?
Yeah.
You still don't go outside.
No.
We're in our friend's basement right now, dog. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
I
we
like
go
that you guys
outside all
live
the
close to
time.
where I am, so we can do
I
this.
rock the block hard.
You're your one-man neighborhood watch,
Yeah, dude.
McGruff.
We don't even want to get started on that shit.
I really want to hear about Figgles' neighborhood McGruff watch.
God damn it. Things have really calmed down. I'm so glad. Not for, like, anybody's sake, but, like, my own, because I was probably going to get in trouble sooner or later.
as if you're not now!
Yeah, we did
What the fuck?
Can we get a Figgles troubleometer to be like, are you on, like, just like spin the wheel and be like,
that.
parole? House
We broke
arrest?
that while we were fist fighting.
On tour to avoid being jailed?
It's clean. There's nothing on
Oh, you don't have it? I was just like, I thought you were just taking your pants off.
Soon.
Okay.
That's coming soon.
Oh, I really like your
Next
Muppet
monitor.
socks, though.
Jail coming soon.
No, man.
GoPro inside.
Said everybody gets an ankle bracelet.
Jail.
They already
Who's
said.
everybody?
They already said.
Just in the country? Like,
Nobody goes to B block. I'm said fuck B block. They said there is no B block.
Everybody gets a
if you would like an ankle bracelet, leave a comment below. Say, I want an ankle bracelet.
This dude knows how to get one.
Yeah,
This your boy right there.
I knew that.
Whoa.
Do you remember when our buddy had one and he had to like smoke through the door so that he wouldn't get like called out?
Oh, like weed through the door? Or just...
I don't know.
Oh, no, because he couldn't go outside.
He
That's
couldn't
right.
go outside, so he kept like.
Fuck, I don't
Like,
know like how
opening
much
the
we
door.
want to reveal where our spot is, but
A friend of ours did have an ankle bracelet, as Lex was
mine's
saying. and
coming.
Couldn't... Oh, is it?
Yeah,
It's on
for
the
real,
way.
for real.
You sent in a few box tops and mailed it to you.
UPS overnight.
Send in 3 Figgles McGee CBD lids and you'll get your own ankle bracelet in the mail.
Collectible
Find the golden
itemized
ankle
color.
You've got a golden
like-
ankle bracelet.
So like where our spot is, where our spot is like in our porch.
Oh.
It's like not next to the park, like you're next to the park, but
Yeah.
like we're pretty close to the park where I've been practicing throwing the fucking disc, like the frisbee disc.
Yeah.
And getting a hole in one, so that way when my ankle bracelet comes, I can just like hole in one it with the ankle bracelet on.
Right.
But like I gotta throw
Oh, like
it
from the door.
from the deck, bro. But, like,
Oh,
I gotta,
okay.
I gotta throw it like over the cop cars. To get
Yeah. They'll never notice you doing that. They'll be like why does this
I can't go anywhere.
red dot on the map keeps appearing whenever this guy whips a frisbee over our cars? Huh. Yeah, it must be broken. Let's go shoot some people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Figgles McGee incarcerated on Instagram. Look for the video of the hole in
They're
one.
coming soon, man. We're dropping shit every day when that bitch
Coming
comes.
this summer.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're under house arrest where you have a studio, it's not the worst thing ever. I feel like
why
that's
we've been building it.
that's a really good idea.
Yeah, we just been like getting everything set up and
You know what else you
It's
need?
gonna be
A
fun.
podcast. And then you can just like write song,
Anything to
talk
Figgles.
about it, write song, talk
that's
about
like
it.
the one thing we're missing is a good camera. Like
yeah.
I want to get a GoPro because like we've been making like
You can do this with your phone. I mean, I don't know if you don't need to ever
Not with
watch
my
other
phone.
episodes, but like they don't look bad. And you know I'm a fucking
We
video
did watch
snob.
some other. Dude, the lighting's so good on the fucking TV. Too.
It's a lot of fun. I keep rearranging it in here to see what the best like angle is to make it look like. Because like I want us to be. No one cares about this, but I want us to look like in normal color, and then the background to be all.
Yeah,
You know, because if we're all blue and red, it's hard for people to watch. I don't care, but even, like Alexis has pointed out, does a very good job of being my eyes and ears of like a normal person who's like, I can't stare at this thing with this weird like VHS filter over it for like 2 hours.
Somebody who hasn't stared at like fucking epileptic
Basically
cheesy
into the sun for a decade.
animation for like 2 decades.
Yeah, she does a very good job of reining my dumb shit in where I try to overdo like the way everything looks. It's like people want to look at things they can actually look at. I'm like,
That
yes.
makes a lot of sense when you say it that
It
way.
really does. It's like they don't want to hear something with death metal in the background. They want to be able to understand you. But we can't really do that because we have to actually care about it. I really do wish we could like have music in the background of this though, that just so it feels more like we're at a bar. Because that was the original intent of the podcast, was like it started early in lockdown just with like us and the Meredith and Bill, who were the people we just sort of hung around with a lot.
Yeah.
And so we were like, this sort of feels like we're doing something, and that was like the only reason, aside from the Ponzi scheme of eating up watch hours and stuff, but like, which I'm definitely gaming YouTube's algorithm because it exists, so why don't I ruin it? But I was like, I would love if there was just some like piano jazz lightly in the background, but it's all copyrighted, and it was like, maybe I could make a 2-hour-long jazz album we listen to every.
There's gotta be some
Why don't you?
royalty-free
You should
dog
just
shit.
set up like some keyboards and just silent, just jump over and fucking jam.
I thought about doing that.
and then just loop it, right?
Yeah, and that wouldn't be like too bad. It's just the extent of time is like, you need something that goes for hours, and what you're saying is not a bad idea. But I am also like, I don't want it to get like mind numbing because you subconsciously, even if it's in the background, you start being like,
I heard that before.
Yep, I'm hearing that again. Now you're just right back at Christmas time in Walmart, just hearing the same
Been in
9
this elevator for hours.
Like,
Oh my
when is
God.
someone gonna read me the traffic news? Yeah. There's a lot of jazz happening, and I'm not learning nothing about 94 years. Oh, fuck, what else? So, you guys, like, I don't want to, like, turn this into, like, a dumb interview because we're just really supposed to get drunk and yell.
No,
but,
please do.
But there's 3 of you in Gat. Like, literally, there's only 2 of you that aren't here. And we've worked together for a long time, so, like, are you gonna... taste it?
Yeah.
Oh, Alexis made me... By the way, this is
Not
the,
you, me.
What?
That's for me.
I know, I'm just gonna sample it, but I'm gonna explain that
Tulsa.
I invented this
This is
drink.
empty though too, honey.
This is true.
I just
managed
wanted to point that out
do
for 'em.
something I never do.
These are
and
fucking
cut myself.
delicious.
Really? What did you do?
I dropped a shot glass on a ceramic plate, and the ceramic plate broke and then stabbed me.
Holy shit, we've been
Dude,
breaking
what
plates
is
left
going
and right.
on with you tonight?
know.
No, not only...
Fate's out to fuck you up.
Alexis already broke something. I actually broke up one of our bowls, though, like 2 days ago.
It
'Cause
broke under me.
well, that's true. And also, they are chairs we found in the trash that had like one screw holding them together. So, like, you doing that's making me kind of nervous. Like, you're definitely gonna fall out of that thing soon.
It's all right.
That
But
leg is like rounded now.
oh yeah, these are horribly broken. Well, that's the thing.
Oh man.
We have 6 of these, but 4 of them are upstairs, and 2 of them are under the fucking.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dude, I got these for $5 when I was in like middle school, and like, dude, that hot topic, and the dude at Hot Topic was like, bro, these are $5. You should buy another pair just so when you get to school you can be like, ska, and pull them off. And so I bought another pair.
That's a real specific piece of
Yeah.
advice.
Dude, I put the J in genius, dog. Like,
Yeah.
2 pairs.
By the way, can I say how much I really do enjoy being like very committed to being goth, but with the John Deere hat? Like I am someone where doing the exact wrong thing on purpose is near and dear to my heart, as you may know from knowing me
Wait,
for a
you
little
saying there's
while.
something wrong with this?
Dude, we had a
Yeah.
John, John. Friends don't
Dear?
let friends drive red tractors.
No, and they really shouldn't, because the green ones are the good ones, I think. But
Waiting for that sponsorship, John Deere. I don't know if
Yeah,
I've ever got
hey,
a sponsorship
we had a-
from John Deere before. But
what if they built you a tour tractor, and it was just big enough to haul a trailer, but the trailer that has, like, living spaces in it, so it's just one guy on a
Okay,
tractor.
I want to note that I was the first one of all of us to have a fucking John Deere hat. And
when have you ever had a John Deere hat?
when I started a fucking farm.
I bought a lawnmower and it came with a hat.
No, man, come on.
give you one.
We got chickens and we started a garden, and they were like, you were supposed to have one of these. And somebody
Yeah.
brought me a John
It
Deere
came in
hat.
the mail with your ankle bracelet. They just set you all up.
No, my sister was like, you have to have one of these because you're a farmer now.
You're a farmer. I'm a farmer, Daddy.
We had a GATA meeting the other day at fucking Caribou, and you and Jake both had your fucking John Deere hats on. I'm
Jake
like,
doesn't know what's good though.
I was like, I'm so glad I'm not wearing my fucking John Deere hat right now. It's all I could think, like, half the time we were sitting there.
Wait, Jake bought a John Deere lawnmower though, so he's like part of the brand family. He gets it.
I'm just saying, bro.
Shouts out to John Deere. They're going to sponsor this podcast along with Jager.
Give me a green
Dude,
trailer,
like,
John
we've been
Deere.
trying to get sponsored by fucking Monster and Jager for like fucking 5
just
years.
wanna say
and
it-
we're gonna get sponsored by goddamn John Deere.
Yeah, probably.
If we had a green
Their
trailer,
money's as green as their tractors.
it
Fucking
would
cares.
match our green bottles.
Yeah.
And our green cans.
And our Jaeger green bus and our green fucking monster stickers on it.
I've never made this before.
Thank you.
Well, I made it twice now, but.
And these green beverages and our green straws.
We're sponsored by the ISIS bucket.
We're not allowed to fly on planes.
I am not.
It's not good.
The whole time I was thinking, like, coming over here, like, don't me too yourself, motherfucker.
Oh. It's too late for all that talk.
I know.
That's just another thing that I'm not afraid to be honest about this. I don't mind, taking a run at YouTube bullshit and comedy or whatever, but I feel like I'm getting out of the rock and roll band thing
Don't say
maybe
that.
right when I should.
Don't say that.
Because either nothing will ever happen and I'll just get really stressed out and hurt my back, and that sucks. That sucks. But what would be worse is if I got somewhere with it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'd last too long in the current climate, you see. Before the spoils, aside from maybe a pittance of money that do come along with rock and roll, very quickly put me in the public eye in a bad place.
Oh yeah.
And so, I was ahead.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
never know.
When you
Like,
say it that way.
I mean, the internet has a funny way of picking and choosing, don't they?
They do.
Like, I was, man, the flaw thing happened, and it was just like, yeah!
What flaw thing, actually, though? Because didn't they...
Of all the flaw
yeah,
things.
all the fucking flaw
In Nysons,
things.
didn't they fire one of their
Chris, you know what
guitar
we're
players for
talking
doing
about.
meth in the closet
Yes,
where we were
and I
just
have
doing
it on
harmless
On
Percocet?
video. We were there for that.
I have that on video.
We were there for
Thank
that.
God.
Like, oh, these dudes are fighting over the last bubble.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was like a big thing. So I'm like, oh, was it
And
this you're
then-
talking about?
Dude,
or
we've
another
toured
thing?
with them fucking 9 times, 10, 11, so many goddamn
Somewhere
times.
between 2 and 11 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay,
It
so
felt like
then
15.
the next flaw thing was they got accused of plagiarism. That was like right before we went on tour with them. When?
For the
Yeah,
second
after-
time.
Who rips off a song with like one chuggy power chord in it? Like,
Dude, so they
what are you
fucking, the worst
stealing?
part is like it was for the second time and they used the same excuse as the first time, which was, ooh, we didn't mean to.
Yeah, I would love to, because there's really two ways I can go. Because either, like in my mind, it could be something where it's like a song where it's like, dun, 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 yeah, I'm like, oh,
No, I
that's
already
someone
wrote
else's.
that. I already
Yeah,
wrote
yeah.
that, dog.
Or though, it is an instance where there is some sort of actual chorus where they're like, specifically this thing about this.
So-
It's like, that's ours though. Like, that could be too.
Did you hear about this?
By the way, specifically this thing about this is my new song, Nobody Steal That. Actually, you guys can have it. I don't fucking care. I'm not coming doing anything.
That was a little leak from My Zero's new upcoming hit for the
Whose supers still exist and are doing things.
They released a
Needs
song.
soap.
that wasn't like they just like
Those are
learned the
strong.
guitar riff
Yeah.
and played it back.
Yeah.
They took the recording of
Oh!
a YouTube guitar player's instrumental guitar,
For like 7 tracks.
reamped it,
Not
and then
one
just
track.
put herpaderp vocals on.
How,
Bruh.
that's astonishing because to me, like at that level of existence, like why not just make anything? Why bother stealing? It feels like that's more work than making up a dumb guitar riff. Like that seems like that takes. If you're just gonna do whatever you're doing, just do that.
Plug your Line 6 pod back in.
Yeah. And just be like, damn, like good, whatever.
Oh,
like
no,
you
dude, I
have
think
to
it
steal
would
that.
be better if we went. That would be way better.
I don't know how to do that. We need to steal it from this other band.
So that was the second flaw incident
Amongst our tribe, right?
Second flaws.
Well,
Third strike and you're fucked.
I mean, there's like more than there's like many little strikes in
It's not
between
baseball
there.
It is
Did I
good.
do good?
Yeah, there's
You
like
did. It's a
ounce and
little
shit.
more tart than
But did you
sweet.
not
Yeah,
see
I
the
know.
last
But it's okay. It's still, it's very good. I
the
love
last fucking flaw? The hard R? That was like a month ago.
Did someone use that on Twitter or something?
Homeboy dropped an M-bomb on stage.
Oh boy! You know
And
it's
it was
really
like,
easy.
it's cool, because they're all white!
So it's not
Whoa,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's not racist because they're all white.
That's what he said.
That's
What? Wait a minute.
you know which one.
What the fuck
There's
did
no
you just
M
say
word.
again?
That's what I thought he said.
So then,
Yeah.
cancel
Retards.
culture came a knocking,
the
and
hard
Homeboy
turd.
doubled down.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know, I think that there's certain things where, like, listen, I've doubled down on some stuff occasionally, but the thing is, I did that because I was right and it was ridiculous. That's, you know, there's like, you shouldn't do that and be like, yeah, I should, and shut up, you just want attention. Like, I've dug my heels in him and like, whatever. Saying that on stage is just to be like, dude, I was so drunk. I'm sorry, man. I was listening to rap all day.
You were drunk.
Like,
Say what you were.
Just lie.
what you were.
Don't be like, no, it's good that I said the N-word. No, don't do that. Just be like,
this woke
look,
process.
I'm sorry. I just fucking love Dr. Dre. I was so wasted. Like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
just
right.
go. That's not gonna fix it, but just go that way. Like, don't try to be like, this was cool. Like, no.
Right.
No one's going to agree that it was cool, and the people who do, you do not want to hang around with. Believe
It's
me.
not like-
fuck yeah, it was cool.
It's
Ooh.
not like
I don't
that
know, bro.
guy, like you said, listens to too much Dr. Dre. Like, every fucking
does not.
flaw thing has got like a red, white, and blue, hard blue.
Oh god.
American
Dude,
flag.
their bus says "We the People" on the front.
Oh
No,
Jesus.
It matches
No.
our bus, except
And
it
on
says
the
"We
back-
the People."
In the shape of the United
I
States
forgot about
flag,
that
the
shit.
stripes are in stanza, the fucking Pledge of Allegiance.
I got into a fight in a parking lot
Dude,
with
for
some people
real.
with that same thing in their back windshield because they were clearly on a lot of meth, visibly fat, and were just yelling at me because like, you cut us off on the way to the.
That's the one.
You were following Flaw!
Yeah, as long as Floss tours in a beat up old PT Cruiser, I was definitely interacting with
That's the
them.
one I found.
I'm pretty sure that's what their Bion can afford these days.
Yeah,
I would be
that's
surprised if
the-
they
Which is
could.
fucked up too, because like
Well-
they've had that bus forever.
Yeah.
And then they were on fucking Steve Colbert, and they got some new tour bus, and then they show up on tour with the same fucking bus again.
They obviously rented it for the fucking thing to make it look like it's not.
Stephen Colbert sent him a picture of like a Mercedes van and was like, I got you.
No, they sold
You
that.
look under your
they-
chair tonight.
They sold that for meth immediately. Like that's clearly what
Yeah.
happened. Like, which is probably smart. I don't know. Whatever. Like you get a lot of miles out of the old Pontiac hatchback they're touring in or whatever.
We were touring with them right when the pandemic started. So it was like, man, they left us high and dry a couple of times. So it's like, fuck that guy anyways. For real.
We were playing this show that they like had hit us up, and they fucking hit us up over the phone while we were driving on the way from fucking New Orleans to Iowa because they decided to cancel at New Orleans for no reason. So we showed up, loaded in, got on
So
stage.
they kitty cornered it from Florida back to Minnesota while we drove all the way to fucking
New
NOLA.
Orleans.
Oh boy, that's
And-
a left turn there.
Okay, so on the
In
way to
Albuquerque.
fucking Iowa, they called us and said, yo, the promoter just called and said the show's not happening, COVID, blah, blah, blah. Let's just go to Minneapolis and call it a night.
Yeah.
And we were like, well, that's weird because Figgles just got off the phone with the promoter and they said, we're so excited that you guys chose to play this evening. And so, like, they basically were like, yo, real talk, like, we're not trying to fucking, like, play this fucking gig. Like, you guys shouldn't play this gig because you're going to make us look bad. And
Oh, well, fuck you.
And I was like, yeah, fuck you, bro. I got t-shirts to sell, dog. Like, fuck you, man. I'm already in New Orleans, and we already blew the budget last night because it was like 6 days after Mardi Gras and
Pretty
shit.
sure Figgles was like, yeah, sure, we'll play ball. See you in Minneapolis. Hung up the phone and was like, we're going to Iowa.
Yeah. You did
So
the
we
right
played
thing.
that show, and Figgles is on fucking stage, and like the audience was talking shit about Flaw not showing up and being
Yeah,
all pissed
everybody
off,
was
and so
talking
was the
shit.
bar.
The
And
bar
Figgles
was
was just
pissed.
like, well, in lieu of Flaw showing up, Tammy at the bar has decided to create Corona shot vaccines. Please enjoy before the show. Run to the bar and see Tammy for your Corona shots because Flaw wasn't able to make the
And
show.
then the
tonight.
drunker I got, the more I could just yell, is anybody scared yet? And just jump on shit, yo. Drop kick shit.
We drank so much Corona at the
Yeah.
start of the pandemic.
That was the best
You
part.
taught me the lime trick. And
Yeah.
I thought the bottle was gonna fucking blow up
Is there
the
a
first time
trick?
I did it. Well, I didn't know when you flip it. Well, I'm a dumbass, but I didn't know when you flipped it was gonna try and ricochet out.
Oh.
So I'm sitting there like, it's too much power. So
They can't do it, Captain.
I'm in the shower. I'm like, I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah, you ran into the shower and be like, all right. Just let the lime fizz.
My dumbass didn't think it was gonna do anything.
No, it's fun. It makes your beer all
And then I
limey.
learned, and
Sounds
then
awesome.
we.
And that's why neither of us ever caught COVID.
And I was on furlough
limes.
from work
Yep.
at the time.
They were good for you.
Yeah,
We fought
they were cheap as shit. 'Cause no one was getting them.
Yeah,
Little
no,
limes.
That's right. Yeah, because literally people, because people are smart, so everyone just stopped
Are they?
buying Corona. Oh sure, they stopped buying Corona beer and started buying toilet paper right around then. And so it would be like $3 for like a 48 pack. And be like, well, it looks like we're drinking Corona beer for like a while.
Dude,
So we're not huge beer people, but we were like, we're gonna take shots of tequila. We're gonna buy a whole bunch of limes. We're gonna drink Corona, and all we did was watch the Jersey Shore for like fucking a week
That was like
straight.
about when we hit St. Louis.
Well, and if you
On
do
the
enough
way
of that, you
back.
won't need toilet paper anyway. So like you guys are
Oh,
just
yeah,
saving
it's
time.
just
cleaning
like-
Zach
it
was
out.
like, yo, Figgles, there's something going on with the world. And I'm like, nah, it's just like SARS, dude. It'll be fine on Tuesday. He's like, no, there's like a virus, bro. Like, that's why things are... That's why everybody's yelling at you.
They just started up Corona ads again.
Oh yeah, for the
This
beer,
whole
they
time-
finally feel safe
They like
doing it.
stopped
Corona finally feels safe.
Yep, I feel like we're getting back to normal. That thing where it's like Christmas tree lights on the palm trees and back on TV.
Good.
Yeah, that all was right with the world.
The thing all
Or
the shit
hashtag
people
when
were
That's
virus-
doing.
what it takes.
Drinking
Once
fucking
Corona
algae
beer
chemicals.
is politically correct again when the fucking world is normal.
Yeah,
Must be fine.
that's been my sign. Like we got vaccinated, just Corona commercials on the internet before everything I want to watch on YouTube. So yeah, all right, we're good.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know what they run on TV
You're
anymore.
vaccinated now, right?
Yeah, we both got. Or Alexis
You both
wasn't like
did.
early January through her job. Got in like
Yeah.
way. It was like basically Christmas.
the system.
You did.
Were you guys scared that you were gonna turn into fucking zombies or anything?
No, I finished high school, so yeah.
I'm working on my third.
Sorry, I've been flipping a coin between like, no, my parents aren't cousins. I just pick and choose which.
Yeah.
But I'm like, well, even if they were, I feel like I might have finished high school. So, but no, I actually, to me, it's really exciting. Like scientifically, the way that the Pfizer one works, in particular,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
think that like in the future, like we will be able to vaccinate faster against more other things with greater efficiency because of the way it works. Like they literally discovered a new way to like it for example, the thing, it would have to mutate to the point where it's no longer dangerous for that particular vaccine to stop working. And this isn't like educational, by the way. If I'm wrong about this, I'm wrong about this. But like, they're like the it has slightly more proofing against variations than the other ones because of the way in which that it like reads the information, to your body or whatever, and like it like, so to me, I was just like, yeah, science. I chose which side of history I wanted to be on. It's the one that believes in science. I'm like, this seems cool. So we almost went out of our way to get that one in particular and be like, I feel like, now that's the one that looks like it will actually get, you did, and you knew, but I also was like, yeah, I'm for it. But they, that one might be the first one that actually gets non-emergency FDA approved as far as like, oh yeah, this is actually just cool across the board. The other ones probably will too. But this one sooner, like, this seems to definitely work, like, better than the other ones. So I'm for it.
I got the Moderna one, and like I feel the same way. Like people are like, "Yo, fuck the vaccine." I'm like, dude, like you take dick hard.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's made by the same fucking people. It's all Pfizer products.
I will tell you that the next the next I never thought about it like that video that I'm going to make is going to address the whole vaccine thing and the what do I want to say? The resistance to it.
Yeah.
Because there's certain I know a lot
Because we're starting to hit that.
we are, and I've literally worked in marketing now. You know, it's like I get to make music videos and produce records occasionally, but you know, and I still got to pay for this place, so I've done some boringer things that involve SEO and marketing and blah blah blah. But yeah, it's still like in my wheelhouse of what I know how to do, and it's fun. But because of that, I know a lot about it. And the fun thing for me that I feel like needs to get pointed out in a video full of explosions and puppets and lasers and things is that someone asked me, they were like, well, who benefits from lying about this? See, like, I got you, Mr. Logic Man. Like, who makes money going, hey, these don't work, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, do you not know how, like, social media interaction works and how much fucking money is in that?
Right.
And
advertising.
Yeah, and so basically, like, and rage, well, think about how big the Medis got. It got so much attention because everyone fought in the comments on everything like cats and goddamn dogs.
You want to bring up the mess?
Oh, yes. It was a prime example of something getting put on. It was fun anyway, but like the way that it got, it doesn't matter. But the reason it got so much attention.
Let me, like, I gotta think about this for a second. Which one did we show up in the limo? The first one? Which one did they fucking pull my dick the whole time? They're like, yeah, this is gonna be fucking awesome.
Hey, someone did that to me
Between
too.
the buried above ground and us fucking.
Well, there was you showed up at one when you still had Jason in the band, but we'll get into that in a minute. But I think we probably should. But no, look,
that was the one where.
But here's what I want.
Danny sucker punched fucking.
Oh yeah, Danny Z was there. He came up to me and was like, will you hang out with me? No one likes me, which is one of my favorite things he's ever said because it was so honest. Because I lived with him for like a year, and it was really funny. He's like, will you hang out with me? No one likes me. I'm like, that's
true. It's the truest thing you've ever said.
That's so good,
no,
man.
You didn't live with Danny for a year. You lived in Danny's theater trap house on Penn and Broadway.
Oh yeah,
and everybody else under the sun with me on the couch for a year.
Yeah,
that's different than living with Danny for a year. That's like a whole other fucking.
Yeah, that's very true. Like, but either way, he bought me a bunch of expensive beers and then he punched someone and left, and I was like, well. That was funny. And then that was like, the sun was still up.
He punched Diggs and then left.
Yeah, he did.
It's funny because Diggs still works at Hot Topic in Northtown, so like I'll be in there with my kids sometimes, and he'll be like, "Hi, can I help you?" I'll be like, "I don't know, you guys. Can Diggs help you guys?" And he's just like, he's super awkward.
That's we should.
Is that you played though? The one that I punched.
I don't know. No. That was the one where I got really, really amped up on coffee and beer, and then went on stage and yelled about fucking like pay to play and how it only benefits trust fund kids. And hey, one of the biggest trust fund kids in the entire scene is the one who makes everyone sell tickets. By the way, how you doing, Bobby? And I was just fucking on one.
Yeah.
So
because
takes one to know one, motherfucker. Yeah, I was. Boy, there's video of that.
Keyboard player of the year, and it was like me, you. And then that high school bitch from some dumb metal band won. And it was like, oh, never mind Justin from Head Charge singing at the bar. It was you know, like at least made some kind of fucking honorable mention or something.
Figgles, John Wheeler, and Justin from American Head Charge, but whoever that is over there, Those piano lessons are really paying off, lady. All right, but
she was like an 8th grade math teacher. It was like, are you fucking with me?
Yeah, we don't have jobs. Come on. Oh wait, no. I just wanted to say, I wanted to finish my point. Not that I care, but just the specific of the vaccine thing is just what I've learned is through marketing and through who benefits from like spreading misinformation is it's wrong in the dumbest way possible on purpose. So if you fall for that stuff, not only did you fall for something that isn't true, you fell for something that's designed to sound as stupid as they could possibly make it and have it still work. Because if it was reasonable, it would just be like, yeah, some people don't believe in it, some people do. Right. But it has to make people like me go, hey, what the fuck? This is stupid. Yeah, it's like, it's designed to go like, to use no logic on purpose and just be a complete mess. So I just really want to go, rather than reaching out and trying to like heal this division, we should really be looking down harder on people who are stupid, because I feel like it's important to do. It's real hard not to.
It's hard not to be.
It's be like, the sun is fake, and I'm like, we have to listen to this. Well, I only mean when it comes up, not like I need to go out. I don't fight people. I just make these videos to antagonize them.
People.
Well, I know you do.
It's
You're part of the one-man neighborhood watch.
Judgmental these days.
Yeah, it would be. Well, I was on someone else's podcast once, and who is very. Someone was kind of doing the both sides thing.
Okay.
And I was like, what you're doing right now is going, all right, this guy thinks that we maybe should kill all Mexican people, and you think that we shouldn't kill any of them. Gosh. Should we maybe just kill half of them? Would that make, and I'm like, one would be too many. What the fuck are we doing? They're like, well, that's a good start. I guess they're gonna, you know what, the guy in the middle here's got a good point. Like, see, everyone's happy. I'm like, no! What the fuck are you doing? Like, you're just appeasing these people because you're like, well, like, that's what people who go, sound like to me. They're like, yeah, cool. Like, let's just do that. Like, well, maybe the vaccine does have Satan's penis in it. Like, yeah, maybe it does, you fucking idiot. I don't know.
Where else are you gonna get that?
Yeah, it's like.
Sign up for that? Is there
Well,
a
I mean,
sign-up
yeah.
sheet?
Once again, I picked too good of an example.
Pipe and smoking
What does it
fentanyl
say?
off tinfoil, like the wrong side of the tinfoil, right?
New guy.
The dirty side.
Oh,
right?
my
It's
God.
Like, really. Like, you have such a problem taking this vaccine to save yours and my mom.
Did you already do it?
Yours and my mom.
Doing, man?
Right.
My mother from another brother.
I have to say that I love that I was able to be one of the first groups of people to get it, and then report back to everyone like, holy shit guys, you're gonna be sick for your second dose.
Yeah.
It's okay, you'll survive. Like, I was like, oh, this is
I just
cool.
took a nap and
This
then I
is
felt pretty
fucking
good.
history. Yeah, you did. And now the thing that pisses me off is people are sitting there posting on TikTok the thing you're supposed to get your second shot, and then you're supposed to not football pitch, baseball pitch your fucking arm,
Get your
and it's
rotator
supposed
cuff
to
working.
make it not
What?
sore. Like, this is a thing everyone's doing.
Oh, I'm
They're,
probably sore because I was doing fucking windmills.
Yeah, man. I was in the MMA and I fucking
They're
pulled my
sitting there
fucking
just
rotator
like,
cuff.
this is how it stops your fucking arm from hurting. I'm like, no one gave
No.
me this feedback. We were the fucking guinea pigs.
I'm not on TikTok.
No.
You should be.
You
It's
should
wonderful.
be.
That's what everybody keeps telling me. I'm just like,
TikTok is
I feel
amazing.
like I'm like that, turning into that old uncle.
We have
You
friends
know?
that are telling you that?
Yeah.
We have friends that are telling you to be on TikTok?
I'm your friend and I think you should. So how about
You should,
that?
yeah, you should definitely go on TikTok.
Yeah,
People
go
will
on
follow you.
You know what?
I
I've never questioned your
like
influence
I'm
before.
on
Well, that's a
TikTok,
mistake, but in this case, I think you should really
I
go
take
for
that
it.
back. Like, I am on TikTok, but it's not like my account, and I have no idea. I've never seen it or whatever. But they keep putting my fucked up shoes on TikTok, and there's apparently a GoFundMe. For,
What kind of crazy homeless guy shit are you talking about right now?
Like at my job.
They think they put my shoes on TikTok, and that's how the government found my brains.
They're all fucking on TikTok and shit. They're fucking taking videos of my shoes. And I'm like,
Where do you go when I'm not looking at you?
I've been hanging out in Southside a lot lately, yo.
Is someone
And not
following
like
you?
at Dave's house.
Well, you should. I should hang out with David. Moran.
No, you should hang out with me. In
Okay.
Southside.
Well, yeah, you guys live
I'm
down
in
the
the
street. Why
gray.
aren't we doing this every weekend?
Why don't you
Yeah.
guys just show up at my
Well, I guess
work?
you do message me, but I'm usually I would blow a 2.3
So,
by the
I've been
time you're like,
hanging
hey, you want to come over?
Like,
who are you?
You know what? You know Laurie Tower?
Yeah. Who?
Laurie Tower is next to the SA on 12th by the fucking convention center.
Yeah.
I've been hanging out with a couple coworkers that live there.
Okay.
So they keep on filming my shoes and shit, and I was
Right.
pointing shit out the other day, and they're like, "Don't put your hands in the video because people see your tattoos and know your hands and shit."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Bitch, my shoe says Figgles." They're like, "That's okay, that won't matter." I'm like, "I'm
you
apparently."
I need to go on TikTok and find
Didn't get
your
the memo.
shoes.
Yeah, we should. We're
Is
gonna
it
look
under
up.
Figgles shoes?
I
or,
don't know. I don't know.
Shit, I wish we could,
I should Google this.
I'm not on TikTok.
I wish we could download. No, it's
gonna
actually.
find it.
It is fun to because the video editing interface on it is so easy to use that making really silly shit is really easy, and that appeals to me. And if you're in a band or something, you kind of owe it to your career to be let's be on all of the things. Let's try to make funny shit. Because also, you do have a farm. You wouldn't believe how many people are interested in that shit on there.
I bet,
super interested.
I bet
wow,
my
you
shoes
grow
probably
plants?
have a fucking million hits.
Probably.
Too, because
I'm
they're
looking.
the one lady's he'll see they'll see your fucking tattoos on your hand. The other lady's like, nah, they'll see you're white. And it's like, don't fucking say that on TikTok, bitch.
God forbid they find out we're white.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't even know whose account you're gonna find that shit on. I'm just saying.
I'm just Googling Figgles shoes.
Just
It's
Google
probably
Figgles
not-
and see what happens.
It's not
Turn
working
your safe
yet.
search on though.
But see, that's the
I
thing.
be
You
telling
can
these cats,
control.
like, yo, I'm
the-
just Figs, and they're like, we don't even know what that is. Like, we just call you B. So, like, a lot of people down there just know me as B.
But
That's
who the fuck
interesting.
is looking for your shoes?
Because,
That's the
like-
question.
Yeah.
Because yeah.
Do we
Why do
need
we call
a-
you B?
B's
Watch
for
some
because.
Figgles.
The white boy from 53rd, or did I get that right?
82?
82, 82nd.
85th.
85th.
And I don't want to give away our
I am
coordinates and shit. But, like,
Well, you're not still on 85th.
yeah, we are.
Well, you shouldn't have said that because
There's enough. 85th's a long ass road. It isn't townhouses. Motherfuckers,
It's
fuck
a
y'all.
long
Come through.
you should have been like, that's true, John. Never mind. What?
Okay, but like,
Parking lot.
Oh yeah, we.
Since we're talking about it,
Do you know how to turn the volume up
Nobody
on
needs to
that,
know
like,
that.
real quick?
like,
Which one it is? Yeah, you know the one. You have a
but like I
MacBook.
said, I've been on 85th
Yeah.
my whole life.
You turn it just all the way up so we can
Okay.
actually hear it because
Yeah.
I think I have it down. There we go. Thank
Okay.
you. All right, so we're gonna watch a couple of TikTok videos.
Oh.
Just because we were talking about it, there's a particular series that Alexis discovered called "Be a Man," and it's a.
Oh, I love being a man.
Oh boy!
Yeah, dude, I'm ready.
See, look at what you're missing.
No, just sit on my lap, baby. Come on.
Yeah, come
Yeah,
on.
yeah, get on there.
I got no bubble.
Well, I mean, the chair is very like.
Let me move my
dangerous.
keys.
don't trust it.
That's
Don't
okay.
trust a
We're
hoe.
the smallest people
Hey.
you know.
That's okay. If you break that chair, it just
Is it
gets me one step closer to getting different chairs, so that's
Is it
fine.
a click or a double click?
All you got to do is the far left, where you would normally do
Yeah.
it, and you would just click on it. That's all you
Okay,
got to do.
ready?
All right, here's an episode of Be a Man.
Okay, first one.
You guys familiar with
Only
this
get
shit?
tattoos in jail.
Oh, dude, this is
Be a
tour
man.
life right here.
They're so fucking fast.
Hold on, should I
Dude.
click it again?
Yeah, let it end.
I will.
That's the thing. All right, let's hit that
Ready?
again.
Okay,
All right.
ready, go.
Only get tattoos in jail. Be a man.
How many of you guys got jail tattoos?
I don't think I've ever been to jail, my friend. You know that some of these we got specifically because we knew y'all would be here. We tried to tailor it
I'm just saying.
to.
I wonder which one that one's tailored to.
I don't know. Maybe you've all been in jail. Joey, have you been to prison?
Raise your hand
not.
if you've
Okay.
been
I
to
spent some
jail.
time in handcuffs, but I've not been to prison.
It was, were you
Was it
doing dirty
kinky
sex
or?
things?
I might have been doing some things some different times.
Was
Okay,
it,
that's
I keep
fair.
blocking you, bro.
Nah, dude,
We
it's
gotta,
okay. Dude, I'm used to dodging
there
you,
we
bro.
go.
It's all good.
There we
Whatever
go.
you want.
See, it's just it's like the monitor is your monitor, and yeah, you can see all you guys.
I
You're
don't
like
wanna see
the
jail
Mount
tattoos.
Rushmore
Let me see
of.
your jail tattoo, bro.
Let me
These
see
are
your
kinda
jail
jaily.
tattoos.
I don't know.
Y'all
They're not
tattoos
really-
are too
Some
nice
jail
to be from
tattoos.
jail.
My tattoos.
Yeah.
Don't put that back. Put that back.
I've seen. I think the other hillbilly goth band that we're all friends with. There's some people in there that have worse tattoos. And I know you know who I'm talking about.
Purple Phil.
Thanks, bro.
There's only one other group in town with eyeliner and trucker hats, and I think we know.
Purple
I
Phil.
think we know that I used to be in that band.
Pink Floyd.
purple?
Oh wait, no, Blue Felix is just a Pink Floyd ripoff of a name, I guess. My bad.
That is actually. Jake did tell me that was the thinking.
As if it weren't obvious.
I didn't know. I thought it was named after the acid.
You're too smart for this.
I was that's a lie, but I think that I know that SMB back in the day when we were playing with, I think them and you guys at once did something at the Rock or I don't even know what. But like, I think it was with you and Uzi broke that guy's limo window with a rock. This is like 2009, and I banged a porn star later because it was Valentine's Day. It was a big fucking day.
Where were you that day, bro?
I don't, Joe, I don't believe were in that band.
What year was that?
09.
I was in 9th grade.
You were in 9th grade.
Ooh, when was that?
You were like 5 years old.
Probably.
Uzi were breaking limo windows. I don't even remember.
No, because that band Hollow Face or whatever like had a limo, and you guys were like, "Fuck these idiots!" And you like threw like cinder blocks into. They came to the Rock in a limo, so you busted all the windows
Building
out.
the Bronx.
Wait, do I
This
do
is what we
that?
do.
Like, wait,
I fuck
Wait.
limos up.
I don't know what you're doing. Oh, you'd have been 16.
I would have been 16.
Sweet.
So, like, we could have hung out.
We could have. I was banging a porn star, but yeah.
Legal in Kentucky? That's fucked up. Don't say that aloud.
Don't say that, goddammit.
I also don't know what Kentucky's laws are like, so fuck Kentucky.
They don't have
They're
any.
Delaware.
gross. They're gross laws.
It's probably true
You
then.
can fuck your dog.
I would.
I'm not
One girl
fucking
from Delaware
kidding.
was like 16 and 09.
I know a lot of dogs that have gotten out of
Delaware fucked up?
Kentucky.
When I was on tour over by there once, all they had was billboards for like, there's no sales tax here, so come buy like bikes and iPads and things and like.
In Delaware?
I think so.
Sales tax on abortions in Kentucky, or is that
We're talking
No,
about
yeah,
Delaware.
I think those are free, but that's
Yeah.
only because they're illegal, so you got to do it
You have a
yourself.
punch card.
Kentucky.
And on
Yeah.
the 10th
where?
one,
Yeah,
it's
what are you guys
free.
talking about? Where?
Dover.
Delaware?
Oh,
Dover.
those both start with D, and they're not the same thing.
Yeah, they are.
Kentucky does not start with D.
Dover, Delaware.
Oh,
Oh, this comma Delaware.
Yeah, Dover's the capital of Delaware,
My
right?
mistake. Dude, it's been a long time since I knew all that shit in second grade.
Oh. Is Dover the capital of Delaware?
Uh-huh.
I believe so.
it is.
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yep. Click on this web zone for more facts that are true.
Don't get your geography from us.
Yeah.
My point was Delaware was 16 in 09 too, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she showed up at the whiskey and she wasn't 16 anymore.
Did you check the driver's license?
No, Lindy did.
Word.
I'll bet she did.
She
That's
did.
good of her to do that.
Yeah. She was
Yeah.
like, Figgles!
Now,
This
Figgles.
one couldn't keep her story straight. I'm like, what do you mean she couldn't keep her story straight?
Yeah, Dover's in Delaware.
The ID didn't
Okay.
scan.
Bendover's in Delaware. I think it's 14 in Germany, but it's been known to be
What?
called the Alabama of Europe.
Yeah, we were on
Yeah.
tour with Psycho Stick at the time, and me and Maddie were in a high five.
Well, Maddie is a different kind of Psycho Stick member, let me say.
Yeah, that guy is fucking. Well, I don't know.
He actually
he
knows
seems
how to,
happy. I haven't talked to that guy in a long time, and I see him on the social every blue moon with like some female he's invested in. But man, when we were on tour like a decade ago,
Yeah.
it was like, dude, like you'd walk into like around the corner, and he's just like, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah.
Like humping something.
Well,
Like
he was
everywhere.
like a big, strong Charlie Day that could play the bass really good. Like well, who wouldn't enjoy that? But you know what's funny? The Psycho Stick had actually across two of my bands. Like this is actually so. Once Josh came up to SMB because we toured with him like a ton back in the day.
Yeah, you did.
And he was like, "How come you guys have so many adventures and we like don't have adventures?" Like, remember when those teenagers came up to us and said, "Hey, do you want to stay in our grandparents' shack out in the woods?" And you guys were like, "That's terrifying. We're getting a hotel room." And we said, "Okay, that is why you don't have adventures like we did." Then later in Blue Felix, Maddie just stopped being in their van and just started coming with Blue Felix on the bus instead, being like, "Fuck this," and just went with us. And like there was like
That
two
must
separate
have
iterations
been-
of guys. You need to learn how to be worse people.
That must have been before the Frankie's incident.
Tell me about that.
Well,
I don't know anything about
remember
Frankie's.
Okay, no, because like Frankie's was the place.
me.
This was before both of you.
Yeah.
When we were on tour with Psycho Stick and Head Charge,
my God.
and there was a venue. I can't remember the venue we were at. Fuck, that's where like 30 gangbangers showed up with like more tattoos on their face than you have on your body.
That was in Toledo.
In Toledo.
Because it was at a
That's where
place I had
Frankie's
played
was.
with. Frankie's is in Toledo. You're right. I
But
totally
we
forgot.
played at the place Kitty Corner from Frankie's.
Okay.
And the whole time we were there, Maddie was furious because he was like, "We're not allowed in Frankie's because Toxic fell from the fucking ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
and broke all his shit."
Yep.
Yeah. Psycho Stick got banned because they were playing that night too. Not only did Blue Felix get banned, apparently, I don't know, I wasn't there. This is what I've heard through the.
Well, that was, yeah.
Psycho
That
Stick,
clubs
great
are
guy.
because that happened with us in the Amsterdam.
So,
because
like,
of
that was
OTEP
going
thing, even though
on.
We didn't do
Oh my
anything.
God, I
And
remember.
We
then,
just got
like-
swept under the rug with the whole thing.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get by association, right?
Yeah, we're like, I didn't do anything.
So like Maddie
yeah,
was
right.
flipping out about that, and then like Cameron had some like fucking porn star with him, and then like 40 fucking like a train of fucking Capris showed up. Like 5 fucking Chevy Capris on fucking 20s showed up. Yeah, and they all were like, "Yeah, we're with the singer," and they all bum rushed the door.
Yeah, then he just brought them all into the back room or whatever, like immediately, and they're like,
Okay,
okay.
Head Charge was playing, and he jumped off stage and made a phone call.
Yeah, I've heard things like that.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Oh, really? The guy that like robbed a Guitar Center did something like that? Like,
Dude,
yeah, that,
I'm gonna get a tattoo on my back, and it's gonna be like old image Treacher
fucking animation. If anybody knows what that is, it's like the really boxy, weird, fucking abstract shit. And it's gonna be like Cam.
That's a cup and ball, like 30s.
Yeah, kind of. And it's
Okay.
gonna be like Cam with like the old school head charge look with the fucking like snowboarding goggles.
Yeah.
And like the vest and all this shit. And with like the 13 guitars he stole from Guitar Center. As a peacock, like as peacock
That
feathers
is
going on
exciting.
his back on like an old fucking beat up Honda that he stole that he was driving around Brooklyn Park forever. Flying out of the back
Tracy
of the
with the
van.
Honda?
Is that
Yeah.
Tracy in the Honda?
Yeah.
Tracy
right.
with the ass?
Right, with
Yeah.
like a leaf blower on his arm.
Yeah, it's a straight up real story. I don't know if you guys read the police report, but like if you look at it, like all the shit that he had in the van with the 13
outboard
guitars.
motor attached to the Honda on
just-
the back, just like everything.
Also,
An
like,
air
I'd
conditioning
just like to
unit.
say,
Oh, just a bunch of stuff you
And
can
then
trade for
like
drugs.
never
Guitar Center.
sometimes get caught.
never sometimes.
Always get caught, always get off somehow.
Sometimes, never.
How? Okay, so
always.
first of all, 13 guitars is a feat. How did he get 13 guitars with their matching
With their cases?
Must have taken him out of the back.
How did he do that?
Because-
That's some inside shit.
Yeah, because there's no way. That's not take them off the display wall and then
GC
go
sucks.
locate
They
the
don't, they don't
case.
suck that bad, you
Right.
know? Like, that's fucked up.
Dude,
Yeah.
if you go buy a guitar from GC and want the case to go with it, it takes a sales associate like an hour
Like
and a
a
half
half
to
a-
get
yeah,
the
yeah,
shit
yeah, yeah.
together.
Because they're
works that.
stupid.
And then they get the wrong one like 5 times, right?
Yeah.
That shit never
Because they're
works.
stupid.
They bring you a drum case instead of
And he's
a
got,
guitar
like,
case.
It's like maybe you could put it in here. Like no, come on, give me
We
the right
learned
one.
blocks.
Guitar
We know
Center's
that's the
stupid.
start. Doesn't
He
go in
showed up.
square.
We were like on the last night of tour. We were on the last night of tour in Vegas
Guitar
with
shape
fucking
hole
Lords
might
of
be circular.
Acid and Orgy.
No.
And he showed up, and I designate him to be the bus driver for the night. And everybody just got pissed. I'm like, here's the keys, Cam. You're driving tonight. And then, like, I purposely kept giving him the wrong directions all night, so we were just, like, doing fucking shitties on the strip.
Oh my
getting
God.
That
lost.
seems like a really good idea. I like
And
that
then,
one.
like, he jackknifed and slammed the trailer and the bus into the side of the Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah.
As soon as I turned around to look at him, he, like, vanished like Batman. It was like,
He ran
I
out of the
haven't seen him since. I have not seen him since.
Yeah, what is he up to now?
I don't know.
mystery.
Dude, he slammed our shit into the side of the Hard Rock, and I have not seen him since.
Don't
It was like, oh, he wasn't supposed to leave California.
Yeah.
donating 13 guitars to fucking Hard Rock Cafe.
I mean, he's a good singer, but if I want to give him credit for a truly amazing skill, it's like for the amount of crime that guy commits, not getting caught a lot of the time.
Never
like,
get caught.
like he must be
Never
someone, an
get
early
caught.
adopter of
Never-
like, when the cops talk to you, shut the fuck up. Like, don't, like
Hard Rock
yeah,
gave
there's
us a
ways
pass
to
that
not
night.
actually get into that much trouble.
Yeah, Hard Rock gave us a pass that night.
They were like, sorry, that guy crashed your bus into our place.
No, no, that's not what happened.
What
We
happened?
received no apologies.
Well, we had a fucking like badass performance, and I broke my keyboard and a bunch of shit.
We broke a world record for keeping the most amount of blow-up sex dolls in the air at one time with the Lords of Acid show.
And
That's
we
actually
stole the
pretty
record
impressive.
from
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel. Right?
Was it get recorded? Is like Gata in the Guinness Book of World
Yeah,
Records?
Lords
Just
of
like
Acid
under like.
is. But like the
that's
three of
Videos
us.
of the three of us.
Well, so
picking
you
up
get
all the
you get
dolls.
banned when the headliner does something bad, but when as soon as you put blow up dolls everywhere, the headliner gets all the credit. Well, that's unfortunate.
Well,
So like I
Runs
was
on
all
heroes,
amped up, and like
Metal
I
Heroes
started like
Arcades.
pounding on the tables outside that were like overlooking the strip.
Yeah.
And like an ashtray went flying, so I kind of
dicks.
like swept the table with my hand, and a couple ashtrays went flying. Is that what happened? Like, long story short.
I don't know. I was getting into
I
a
was
fight
not
in the
there.
back.
I was yelling at someone
Okay,
in the
so
kitchen.
like the security guard comes out of nowhere, and he's like, "Hey, who the fuck did that?" And right away, Jake's like, "He did."
Well, that's not cool, Jake.
No
Come
shit,
on, and I know
Jake.
you're gonna watch this.
No shit.
least you better.
And I call them
They're
up.
not gonna watch this.
So like,
I'm
the-
gonna call them and tell them to watch
They
it. Now, I bet
fucking
they
like
do.
pull me aside and shit.
They don't.
They
Yeah,
pull me
probably not.
aside and shit, and they're like, "No, we're waiting. We're gonna see what happens." And I'm like, "Dude, what do you want? Like, you want me to leave? You want like $100 for what I broke? Like, what the fuck do you want? I just broke my keyboard and like a ton of shit on stage.
Yeah.
The
That's what I was
fuck you
getting
want
into a
from
fight
me?"
over.
And he's like, "No, you gotta talk to the head of security, right?" So then, like, literally, dude, like the dude from like Casino that breaks people's
Yeah,
shit
your hand with a hammer. Yeah.
right, like comes out of the basement, right? It takes him like 10 minutes, and he shows up, and in front of everybody, he's like, "This guy, oh, this guy gets to do whatever the fuck he wants tonight. This guy right here, yeah, fuck everybody. No, see this pass? Like, no, he gets to do whatever he wants. Dude, and like, we tested that shit. That's where it was like, all right, Cam, like, you can drive.
We tested that shit.
All right, ram our bus into the club. Let's see how serious these motherfuckers are.
Dude, and then I got, like, lit to the point where, like, okay, so, like, we had, like, presidential suites at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino.
Yeah.
Which is down the street from the Hard Rock Cafe in Vegas, if you know anything about that.
Oh, we're going.
So we had to go, well, it's closed now.
Not
anymore.
the same location.
That's fun.
Oh,
But-
yeah, they're separate.
So, like, we had to keep going back and forth. And in the process, I lost the pass to my presidential key, which you need to get, like, into the hotel part past the casino.
Yeah.
And then into your elevator, up to the room, to the floor, and then into your room. And, like, dude, I was, like, totally naked except my booty shorts. Porn star, totally naked over my fucking shoulder. Fucking open bottle of Jager, open bottle of Grey Goose, drop kicking shit, and they just kept holding doors open for me. And they just like called ahead, like he's coming, just like turn it up. And like I don't know if they were just like they were like Motley Crue's here again, like just it's good for the brand. Like we're shutting this bitch down in 6 months anyways. Like just let him go. It was pretty dope.
Alexa says you should come to our wedding in Vegas then,
Yeah.
and help us ruin it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be in December. We found the cheapest week of the entire year that you can go to Las Vegas, and it's like
guys are
the
the
week
shit.
before
That's
Christmas.
fucking awesome.
Like, yeah, this is like $14. Cool.
Yep.
Like, let's go. Like, it's
and
more than that, but it's basically nothing. It's
Thanks,
like,
Dad.
yeah,
Nice.
it was a good
And
call.
where are you
and-
guys staying?
I don't remember. Oh, New York,
New
New York,
York.
I think is where we're staying at.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is what it is. I haven't been there in a long. I was there like 3-4 years ago for work. I was filming that tattoo convention that traveled around and had like alien ant farm and shit playing at it.
Yeah.
Like, and that was like kind of fun. But I want to go. It was in like a cool, fun, like populated time to be there. I really want to go in like the fucking like right before Christmas, and only the saddest people are there. Like that seems exciting to me.
What?
Yeah. Well, like fun people who are just like, I ain't got a family, so I'm gonna gamble. Like that's what I
I
want.
ain't got a family. That's
Well,
great.
Like I don't
mean,
want to see strollers.
you
I want to
should
see
stay on-
suit coats like this.
You should
and
stay
people
on
getting thrown in jail.
You should stay on the old strip then if you're gonna do that.
Oh,
you
Fremont
know?
Street.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the old like the Flamingo.
I mean, we're gonna hang out there. We got a few
don't think
days.
it's
So
too
like
fun.
after I got
No, it's a quick. I want to rent a car.
after I got picked up in 2000, after I got arrested at Crypticon, right? Like we don't have to fucking talk about that.
We should talk about that. Isn't that okay?
Okay, so I can go there in a minute. But like after I got arrested at Crypticon and shit, that was like 2019 before the pandemic, right? I started picking up work like out of state again. And like one of the first things I had to do was pick up a truck in Vegas to drive to literally Compton to pick up a truck full of fucking couches on the port. And like the night before, I was hanging out with some people and I got way too fucking lit. Like way too intoxicated. And consumed way too many narcotics.
You did that?
And I called fucking Zach at the last
God.
minute, and I was like, yo, dude, like, this isn't working out for me. Like, you're gonna have to come, like, help me with this one, right? And, like, blacked out in Anoka. And came to in the parking lot of the Flamingo in a rented U-Haul.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I thought I
Yeah.
was dying at the Flamingo for, like, a day, bro.
Well, I mean, if you drove, what is that, about
Well, I got on a
29
plane
hours?
somehow. He dropped me off at the airport. I don't remember none of that shit. I somehow managed to get on a plane,
That's so
rent a
exciting.
vehicle.
I'm jealous of that because I've gotten so blacked out where I don't remember like a plane or a long trip from somewhere to somewhere else. But it was always somewhere I knew I was going.
No,
And that's the difference. I've never been like, whoa, God, I'm fucked up. I'm going to lay down on the couch and I wake up in Pakistan. Like, I've never had that, and I'm kind of jealous.
Oh yeah, dude, I like totally came to in the front seat of a U-Haul in the Flamingo parking lot in the old strip. Like, this is how I'm
And I like when you got
die.
to the airport, but yet you were in a U-Haul. So it's like, obviously you just drove the U-Haul into the back of a C-130 and they just like flew you cargo to the Vegas Strip to have Bob Lazar put a UFO engine in your car.
Dude, and then I came back and I'm like, where's my car? Zach's like, I had to pick you up from Anoka. And it's like, what? No, I drove here. And he's like, no, bro, that's not what happened. Pretty awesome.
That's fucking weird.
Pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome.
All right, let's watch another TikTok video.
Yeah, we should stay on the old strip. My point was,
Oh yeah, Fremont
when you
Street.
get married, we're gonna go to the Flamingo and eat like a $7 steak.
I'm
Yes.
for it. It's
Yeah.
9 minutes.
I've been in the
from
Flamingo. I love the
New York.
low ceilings and it just smells
Right, it's
weirder and more like cigars
grimy, and
shit.
everybody looks like this.
I know, that's where I belong. That is the whole point
Right,
there.
that's my-
Leisure
yeah.
shoot, Larry.
These are my people.
Leisure shoot.
Leisure shoot. Leisure shoot, Larry.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah, all
click
right.
this next one.
Okay.
We watch
Let's
your TikTok.
Be a man. Just it's like 3 seconds
Go.
long.
Yeah. Can you grab that?
Don't go to the
other one?
dentist.
Yeah.
Let your teeth fall out. Be a man.
Wait, see, you gotta play that again. I missed it.
They're like 1 second long. But then there's like a million seconds
Okay.
of all right.
You ready?
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Don't go to the dentist. Let your teeth fall out. Be a man.
These are all me, bro.
I'm not.
Because you're
I'm
the
not
manliest man I know.
saying We fucking picked these on purpose.
No, it's
I'm
important
just
in this
saying.
today's culture to be a man.
I haven't gone to the dentist.
No, me neither.
Oh my god. Yeah,
I
but you have
just went
nice
to the
teeth.
dentist.
Parts of them are weird. Oh yeah, you started
Yeah.
going again.
Visually.
I just went to the dentist.
You have aesthetically pleasing teeth.
I think I got lucky. I think I got those
I got-
genetics where I could
But
be
I
pretty
said I'll be
lazy and get
your
away with it.
dentist.
You wanna be a dentist?
I fell on the other side of the spectrum, and then like I fucking drink a case of pop a day.
Oh, that'll
And
do it.
I
Yeah.
should just like start
Have a
being
diet
a dentist without a license.
consistent of like fucking.
You could start doing some home dentistry.
Airheads.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
do
mean,
eat a lot of
I
cake.
already
Oh,
said.
do you remember the thing?
Dude, I can't
One of my favorite. Oh, I can't even handle
Here.
shit like that. No, you stop. But
Here and then here.
No, you
there
stop.
was a thing.
Do you
I was
want
gonna
a
say,
trolley?
is it more
No,
Sour
thank
Patch
you.
Kids?
I don't know. I eat so little sugar that it'll actually
Okay,
make me
what's a Sour Patch
unpleasantly
Kid?
sick.
These
Like
are,
it won't
these
be
are
cool.
medicated.
Oh, that's an even worse idea. That'll be a good way to like for me to like lose my computer after this podcast and be like, I guess I live outside
I
now.
love Sour Patch Kids.
But I love that you guys are doing that.
Did you want a piece, sweetheart?
Later.
Now,
I don't work at a
Fuck.
hospital.
fuck. What was I saying?
I'll just leave
Candy.
one of these here.
Oh, that's a good idea. There we go. Peachy keen, as the kids say. Shit though.
Peachy. Oh.
Teeth? Sugar.
teeth?
What the fuck were we just talking
Yeah,
We
about?
were talking about be a man, because
Be a
men
man.
don't go to the
no,
dentist.
they don't go to the goddamn dentist. You want to be a dentist, and you're like, oh, I eat a bag of. Oh, right. Some part of your band told me once that there was a rule for you that you had to eat an entire roast chicken once every other day because you
Oh,
weren't
yeah, pound
eating
of
any.
chicken.
Yeah, you'd eat a pound of chicken every other day.
Skinny friends gotta unite and look out for each other every now and again. Like, yo,
Yeah.
man, you eating today?
Like you're gonna pass away. You need to fucking eat. Yeah,
Yeah, that's my
You-
diet. Like
you're,
a
you're
pound
not
of
gonna shit
chicken.
before the show if you don't eat some chicken today, bro.
that
You know,
yeah.
like, that's a big deal.
That's like a fond memory for me, just hearing that rule. I think I was with Ben at the time, and I think that came up too because Blue Felix was playing with like you guys in Wisconsin or something, and it was like in the basement of whatever that place was. Oh yeah, we were playing football.
I
And
remember
we're-
that.
Wait, what?
You were kicking that ball into the ceiling, and then me and Ben went up in the elevator and broke into where this wedding reception was going to happen the next day.
the
And we
fuck?
just drank out of the bar, and like no one was in there, and like stole a bunch of shit. I mean, or whatever, and didn't do a bunch of stuff off of the mirror they had for pictures, probably beer.
God damn it.
And
You did
yeah,
beer off the mirror?
Yeah, we did some beer off the mirror and that thing, and took a bunch of pictures, and we kicked it over and broke it, and like, yeah, and that was really fun. But it was still on that same trip that I like decided not to be in that band, and then shortly thereafter was like, I don't think I want to be in any band.
Any band?
It didn't have anything to do with them in particular, which I've talked to Jake about, where I'm like, I'm done, my back hurts, I think I fucking hate this now. Like, I started in 97, SMB had a real high point around 2006, and we've never quite gotten to that point again. I was like, yeah, I'm done. But, yeah, that's where we invented fuckball, and,
Yeah,
we
now
broke a
it's-
lot of stuff.
We broke a lot of stuff.
And I heard the chicken story. That was all that same
We had
day.
chicken today in honor.
Yeah, we did. We had parking lot chicken. In honor of Zachy, too!
Love you,
Bro,
Zach.
that is so funny because we stopped in the fucking hood on the way here
At the Pumpin' Munch.
at the pumping munch.
Ooh,
Wait, our hood?
Yo, Zach's got on
I think we drove by the Pumpin'
I'm
Munch.
doing it. I'll be right back.
All right, go.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I gotta pee like after. I mean, it just get down to one of us. Eventually, like,
My face is reacting.
Zach was like, "Yo, we have to
can't
get
tell 'cause of
fried
the weird
chicken
lighting.
from the hood."
I can't tell.
Yeah.
It looks normal to me.
What's wrong?
Oh, sometimes Alexis kind of gets like a bit of a glow from like
Yeah.
citrus and stuff
And
and
booze
drinks
and weed.
and booze. And like in those, but the lighting in here isn't particularly natural. So like it's like, oh, is my face a little rosy? I'm like, everything is neon pink. I don't know. Right. Like, my face is covered
Sour
by...
Patch Kids are like something I'll splurge on. I fucking love Sour Patch Kids.
I have
Me
never
too.
liked
That's
those.
why I got like pounds of them at a
Dude,
time.
like cookies on the back, there's a recipe. I didn't know you fucking turn those things into cookies.
Fuck yeah, like chocolate chip Sour Patch Kids.
That is so
yeah.
weird.
All right.
But worth it.
You guys are both very funny and interesting and friends. I'm gonna piss in the upstairs bathroom.
And when
you
everybody
just
comes
piss
back,
in
I'm
the
gonna pee
fucking-
too.
All right, when I get back,
In the interim, we're gonna talk about
let's get a
candies.
drink, and I'll be right back with you.
Yeah,
No,
we're
no, no,
almost
no,
out of
no,
Jager. I got one shot of Jager left,
All right.
and I'm out of Monster.
Fuck.
You want to get me another Monster. And then when they come back, me and you are gonna disappear, and you're gonna show me how to make a gin and juice. There's gin in
without
this, right?
stabbing yourself, yeah.
Yeah. See, I can't. That's what's fucking me up. I can tell. Just
Gin's
the
like
gin
my
and
new
juice.
favorite thing.
Mm.
I love gin.
Anything else fucks me up with what I'm used to, you know? The
I
fermented
told
blood
him,
of
I
a
said,
1,000 dead deer.
Shit, we should fucking get some more of that. And then he's like, I bet you they'll bring some. And I was like, it's true. We can have the other stuff.
I was like, yo, we should stop and grab a bottle. But then, like, Zach was like, yo, we still got that bottle. And I thought there was more, but there's never enough for
And yet
the
they
three
still
of
make
us.
a bigger bottle than that, which is insane.
The handle. Yeah. But, like, we used to always go for the handle, and then we avoid the handle because the handle causes issues.
Loss of memory.
No. I mean, that, yeah.
It's actually not a diuretic, it's a digestive.
It's the fermented blood of 1,000 dead deer.
It is, and it will
one
apparently
goat.
make your stomach feel better.
Yeah, and see, like, I keep wanting to get that, like, on the back of my leg, but, like, you
Yeah.
obviously have to flip that around and then, like, zombify the deer.
I second that. That would be good. They have that fucking, like, zombie fleshy deer virus thing.
Yeah, the, fuck, I
don't
forget
remember
what it's
what it was,
called.
but I've
It's like an
seen pictures.
acronym, too. It's like letters, and it eats your fucking brain, or their brain, and then they give it to the cows,
Can you
right?
imagine that shit? Like, just walking in the forest and then you saw that?
Yeah.
I don't fuck with zombies. Zombies and I like a lot of shit. Vampires, werewolves, whatever. Zombies and I don't fuck with.
I was
Really?
really hoping everybody was going to turn into zombies in the
wanna watch
beginning
Well,
of
I
this.
mean, we still have some time.
I know. Like, this shit's all, like, I Am Legend. Like, to circle back to, like, what John was saying, how this is all new with the Pfizer vaccine.
Oh, yeah.
Like, do you remember I Am Legend?
Yeah,
like
Will
the
Smith
very
and his
beginning,
dog.
right? But the very beginning, they talk about how like they made a vaccine, and then from that vaccine, they developed the cancer vaccine.
Oh,
Because they made it differently, like the Pfizer fucking vaccine, where it's all DNA, blah blah blah.
I just don't believe that.
You don't
Alright,
believe
that's
Will Smith?
Cancer
fucking...
vaccine?
I'm talking about I Am Legend, bro.
Oh, fiction.
Do you think you can
I'm
actually get
saying,
that? There's a
like,
lot
the
of shit over
beginning
there.
of that
I'll get it.
movie is
Okay.
based on like what's
It ends
happening
like
right
most
now.
of our videos do.
Yeah, it does.
So like nobody's gonna turn into zombies from the fucking COVID vaccine. Everybody's gonna turn into zombies from the cancer vaccine. And me and Zach are still crossing our fingers.
Yeah.
Zach bought a new shotgun
Thank
and
you.
he still hasn't got to shoot anybody in
Ooh,
the
what
face
did
yet.
you get?
All right, now you guys are back. I'm gonna take it.
I got a Mossberg.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the nicest cheap ones that you can get.
We
so-
got
I just bought a
matching
Mossberg.
We got matching shotguns.
That's really awesome. I switched the thing out and put a pistol grip on mine, so it's like totally like the Terminator 2 one.
I got way too.
No, there's one in the upstairs.
Up or middle up?
There's up, like all the way up in that staircase between the kitchen and living room. You'll see it.
He's gonna
It's
get
a fucking
lost.
absolute mess up there, though. It's a little remodel-y in the up room, but we're like, it's only for us to sleep. Well, one of our snakes lives up there, but she lives in a snake enclosure, not just free roam.
It's a she snake.
She's tend to get bigger. That's and they tend to live a little longer. So we only have female snakes out of all of them, just because like we like a big chunky snake. And yeah, we recently got a ball python because they're like a little bit more complicated. So we kind of had like starter snakes before that. So we're like, yeah, let's get the one where you have to control the humidity like later. They just once we get like the hang.
That's a good idea.
I really wanted to get a Burmese python, the ones that get like 20 feet long that you can actually just buy. Just let them live like free and wild in the house.
Chilling in the house.
Yeah, I would just
right?
like just set a rabbit loose every once in a while and be like, he'll find him. Like whatever, he'll be okay.
Set a little rabbit loose in the house.
The only
new railing. That's our snake.
yeah, that's our Burmese python. It takes 3 people to carry him, and he will get spooked and kill you if you try to get him on your own. But no, they're not. They're like very gentle, but they are big enough where they can fully crush you to death if they get confused. Like yeah. And I was like, But the real reason that we don't have a Burmese python running loose all over the house is because if it eats that rabbit, it takes a rabbit-sized snake shit.
Yeah.
And that could just be anywhere, and that's big.
Have you ever heard? I mean, like, I know you have snakes, so you have, but like, have you ever fucking heard a snake shit?
Yeah.
That is a sound that you can't fucking tell people. It's like trying to to take like a whole tube of decayed, wet toothpaste and remove it from the tube at the same time.
Oh yeah, because it's like half-digested bones and just like... It's just, yeah, it's...
It's a sound regularly heard on the bus like 4 times.
Oh. Did you want this spot?
No, not at all. I want you to sit there, actually.
Okay, alright.
I was talking about the only reason it wouldn't be a good idea to have a Burmese python that just leaves free range roaming around the house is that if we turned a rabbit loose every once in a while, there'd be a rabbit-sized shit loaf just periodically
Randomly.
and just fully like...
Well, sometimes Persephone
How many
will
snakes do you
stink.
have in your little snake laboratory?
It's just 3.
Oh, that's
I just
not
got
too
a
bad.
new one.
What is it?
A ball python.
Oh, nice.
Her name's Beluga.
Do you remember, I don't want to drop too many names because I've already fucked this up already, but do you remember Homegirl from Uptown that was our friend Jack's friend with like a million fucking snakes that I used to bang back in the 80s?
I remember Jack, and I'm trying to remember who her friend was. That's a little
No.
vaguer. Who had all the snakes?
It's like, I'm gonna try
Her
this.
friend... Fuck her. Well,
I don't
doesn't
know.
matter.
I don't
Her friend
recall.
April that lived in Uptown. That
Yeah,
had
I don't-
all her
I
fucking snakes.
feel like
Like
there's
you
some
would-
of these people were around, and I was around, but I never really met them.
You would like
Snake
sit on
eyes.
her furniture, and then like after 20 minutes realize you were sitting on a fucking snake cage
Aw.
with just like fucking sofa fucking cushions on top of it.
Jesus
There's like
Christ.
an 8-foot fucking whatever underneath you.
That's
Damn.
exciting.
And then she had like all of these like Rubbermaid containers, like the little ones, the drawers, like the desk drawers.
Yeah.
But just stacked on top of each other, and like
Yep.
a whole wall in her bedroom.
See, I never want to do that. I always just want to have them be like beloved pets, not when people start
didn't know
breeding them and they're,
what the
oh, there's
fuck
50 of them.
I
Like,
was like, oh, she
do they have
must
names?
have like, all her
yeah, like I
underwear
can remember
and shit.
3 names.
She must have like
That's
all
enough.
her underwear in this shit. And she was
Probably.
like breeding ball pythons, and there was like 400 of them in her bedroom or some shit.
Jesus, yeah. Once you get into
What?
breeding, that's like a whole different.
That's what it was, right? They were
Yeah.
all breeding containers, and it was like, I hate snakes. So the fact that it was like,
Oh,
we
they're
used to go over
so.
there and like.
Are you one of those people that gets the spider reaction, but like from a snake, like where if you catch one on the corner of your eye, even
Dude,
if
that
it
fucking thing doesn't have feet or legs or nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Man.
Well, no, because snakes and spiders, it's deep in your evolutionary memory. For me, it's spiders. Snakes don't do it to me. To me, they're like adorable, which means my lineage came from somewhere that only had poisonous spiders, but not snakes, venomous. But like if I see a spider, even if it's like a pet, like I like tarantulas, they're cool. But if I see
don't
one, I'm
get
like,
around them.
ah! Like I can't help it. But the snake,
Same.
I'm like, aw.
Same.
So it's like
Yeah.
some
Vice
people get
versa
that
for
reaction.
me.
Yep, it's usually the opposite. It's super
Yes.
weird. There's 2 kinds of people.
I'm totally
it's,
vice
It's
versa.
totally crazy that like it's just where your ancestors came from somewhere where a snake bite was a death sentence, but they didn't really have a problem with spiders.
Dude, I was at the spot in Columbia Heights, and
It's
there
wild.
was like 100 fucking spiders in the fucking living room.
Ew.
No, that's no
yeah,
good.
that's
Yeah, they were
Wait,
like
pets are just
everywhere.
all over everything.
All over everything. No
Nope.
pets.
Nope.
Like a
Yeah,
property
that's a
that I
hard
was
no for
helped
me.
like
Nope.
work it.
Hard no size.
Yeah.
Was it this one up?
I was like, oh, whatever.
And that's it. They're fascinating and they're good for the ecosystem, but I can't handle it. I'm like, oh god, like
were
I would
like
love to
daddy
catch them and let them
long legs and
outside, but I
shit,
just
you know?
mash them. I'm like,
See?
I
no.
used to keep a baseball
As I was
bat
doing lawn work
specifically
today,
designated for
I
that.
saw a couple and I was like, it's okay because you fuckers are outside. I will let you live.
Yeah, outside spiders
That's
are fine.
what I decided. I was like, it's okay.
Whatever.
I'll let you live. You're
We've
outside.
agreed that that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
I used to have
With
my.
spiders
Disagreement.
because they have legs. Like, I guess I can trust them.
That's a weird thing, but they have a lot of them. That's
Yeah.
one thing, and a lot of
right,
eyes
yeah.
and a lot of detachable like fangs
I
and
trust
stuff.
things that don't have legs. I guess.
Yeah.
That whole.
Except people.
Dang.
I don't trust people that don't
I
have legs.
did make like a peace agreement with the spiders in the bathroom window of the downstairs bathroom of my parents' house when I was a kid.
Ew.
That it's like we're all good if you just hang around in here. And then they started leaving, and I fucking did the hairspray fire thing, and almost accidentally burned the house down. But I had to make a point to the spiders that it's like we had a deal.
Yeah. Make an example out of one of them.
Like this is some sort of weird like Nuremberg. Like look, like we can't violate this like treaty that we have here, or there's going to be a fiery Holocaust, and yeah, that's what happened.
We'll burn Berlin in the process.
Yep,
To prove our point.
doesn't matter. Future generations of spiders will know. This legend continues. that the well, anyway, my terrible despotic dictatorship ended when I moved out. So
What do you got there now?
tequila and ice and soda.
Tequila and ice.
Yeah. Well,
Cool.
Jose Cuervo Gold is you can have some if you want, but it's just my favorite.
We'll
Like
end up in Vegas.
I really like tequila, and I've tried all kinds of different ones, like Anejo's, like the dark brown like ones you can make like kind of almost whiskey-esque drinks with if you choose, and all that. And I came back around to the first one I ever tried when I was a kid. It was like, I really like Jose Cuervo. It's I feel stupid liking it. It's so basic. There's all these things that come in all these skull-shaped bottles and Total Wine.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool. And it's like, this one is so good by itself. Like, without anything mixed in it or whatever. It's kind of sweet, but it's like, I mean, I'm an alcoholic, so obviously to me this fucking tastes like Kool-Aid. So, you know, it's not like a stiff gin where you need to mix something into it. No, it's, but, yeah, no, I just like, and it is, you know, people will go like, all alcohol affects you the same way, and I'm like, no, it's like, nope,
way.
science
You don't
says, I'm
drink
like,
that much.
I don't know, because, yeah, tequila's like a bit of a stimulant. Like, it is kind of like, hey, I'm up. Like, if I want to get sleepy, I'll start drinking whiskey.
How can
I'd
you
be
think
drinking
that?
whiskey right now if I thought, hey, I would like to fall asleep halfway through this podcast with you guys.
Yeah.
But I don't, so I'm drinking tequila.
I don't feel that way when I drink whiskey. But
I'm
I
not allowed
understand
to
that.
drink whiskey.
It's
Nah,
a little
that
sleepy
makes
with me. It's
Okay.
like the vodka, gin, and tequila are like, now we're up. Whiskey's like, Grandpa's going to tell some stories and go to sleep eventually.
Okay,
Like, that's,
alright.
for me, that's what that is.
I had an upset stomach before we came here, so I had some whiskey before we came here, and it got better.
It's
Yeah.
old-timey medicine.
Yeah.
It's the drink of 1800 doctors, cowboys, the devil, Pantera, and jerks. And it's
Those
and
are
that's
all
for
folks
me.
I associate with.
Yep, that's why it made
Yeah.
your stomach feel better.
Do
You want to queue up? Have another one more
yeah.
3-second
I
long
want
clip.
I gotta stay on the ball though, because I keep making you play them like 5 times.
Yeah. All right, we gotta focus.
Okay, ready?
That's
All right.
really hard for me.
Go.
Never make a shopping list. Just forget half of the shit you were supposed to get. Be a man.
I swear to God, these are all aimed at me.
I mean, that one was a bit of a wild card. I really don't know where you stand on lists exactly. Maybe you're a very
aimed at me, bro.
just forget everything you were gonna buy. Be a man.
You know?
I do that personal.
Yeah.
Is that like what TikTok is? Like just
The
like,
best parts of it are
shit
like that. Actually, you know what we should do?
What?
Do you want to skip ahead to the hammer guy just to show? This is a different guy who we've watched a lot of
Do I
videos
hit the
from.
down?
You can no, don't do that. That'll move the
Okay.
things around. See how there's
Okay.
the normal ass computer slider there? Just use that.
Okay.
Yeah, like that guy.
Okay.
And it'll be hammer guy.
Hammer guy.
Yeah, let's watch him.
Ready?
He has a series too
Okay.
of short things that are funny.
Go.
Are you ready?
It's a little longer though.
You're on.
Hey, hi, hey. Can I hit it with a hammer? Welcome. Today we have us Epson Stylus NX 420.
Nice.
Have you ever thought about hitting my printer with a hammer? Me too. So let's jump right in. The hammer part side. Probably shouldn't do that. Now the claw side. Oh my God. Probably shouldn't do that either. Let's see if it works. No. It doesn't.
Look how he holds his hand up.
Like, and maybe no.
That guy's entire thing is like, can you hit it with a hammer?
Yep.
And he's just like, wham! Like, probably shouldn't do that. Let's try. But sometimes the first thing,
Ooh.
it won't break it. So he'll just be like,
Yep.
wham! And he'll just look at the camera like, that's okay. Let's try the claw side hammer. Wham! It just destroys it. Like, oh, okay, probably shouldn't do that. And then that's it. There's like
Probably fucking
5,000 of those.
He's probably a millionaire now.
Yeah, probably. And that's why this is so like
with a hammer.
the you know, like the stuff that you kind of see advertised. Like it's like hot Zoomer kids just being like, yo, and it's like, okay, good for them and everything. But there is some fucking straight up nonsense on there, and I live for that shit. And Alexis will like download. That's what we try to do on this podcast on the side a little, is not just download random shit, but the entire series is of like, we did a whole thing of the Hammer guy once, and that was a leftover from that, but then we were doing the Be a Man series today.
It's great.
And Joey knows what that is.
Oh yeah, dude, Be a Man's a keeper.
Yeah, so it's
Are you a TikToker?
No, I just like things that are funny, and Be a Man is funny.
Yeah. Well, it's like Vine. I missed the fuck out of Vine because it was a little like TikTok, but you had 6 seconds. It was like you did not have a whole minute. Some people don't use the whole minute, but you had 6 seconds.
Essence of what is funny.
Yeah, so it's like the jokes that rose to the cream that rose to the top on that were a scream.
Do you know how old we are for Viking Vine though? Like, I bring up Vine and people don't fucking
No, I know. It's literally,
Yeah, you like
at the
Vine,
ripe old age of 27,
I was
my
like,
aging child bride
Excuse
brings it up to people who fucking
They call me old, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, get used to it. Doesn't get any better.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Fuck you, kid.
But yeah, like Bo Burnham's career got launched off of Vine. Like he's a stand-up and everything, and he's very funny.
Better than pussy?
But he's the one.
Riff Raff got huge.
Yeah, Riff Raff got. Yeah, I'm gonna get big and pretend I don't know nobody. Like yeah, because anything that's totally insane in 6 seconds, like if you can really do that, you got eyes on you back then, and it was super fucking funny.
I forgot about that one.
And TikTok for me is kind of the new. The people who use it like Vine are my favorite people. I'm like, I have a thing, like I'm trying to. I put clips of my other YouTube bullshit on there, but I am trying to also use it like you're supposed to a little bit to like, be silly on and stuff because it's real easy to use. Yeah. So like I have a phone and a ring light. I should really be doing this and like. I mean, like Jake from Blue Felix and his girlfriend Haley have like 50,000 followers on there and stuff because I mean. They have like tattoos on their faces and be like, yo, we're flying to LA, yo, I built a car out of garbage, yo. So that kind of shit flies huge on there. And it works really well for him and it's good. And
Your Jake impression is as good as the dude in person. Oh my god. I thought you played a recording for like that was a Vine of Jake. What the fuck?
my impression of him keeps continually getting worse because it's just all it is it doesn't, it's like I'm around him all the time, but it just turns into a mix of Steve-O and Beavis. Hey!
That's who
And I'm
Jake
like,
Toxic is! Is this a goddamn?
Is this a goddamn? Yeah. No, it's good. I love everyone I know that has like a fun voice. I automatically tell more stories about because it's fun. Because you know the Figgles impression trick. All you gotta do is pretend you're holding in a hit of weed and talk out of the side of your mouth. You're like, yeah, my dad's growing some stuff up here too. Like that's all you have to do. That's it. Like there's tricks to my friends.
I pretend like I'm holding in a hit of weed and I act like I'm in a hurry. That's how I do Figgles.
We gotta get out of here. Yeah, no, it's a.
Oh god.
No, I saw a stand-up comic like when I was like, yeah, well, probably. Whatever's happening.
Yeah,
you can use it.
I stole that. We gotta leave.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry about the cops. They fucking yeah.
No, fuck some cops. We're leaving. I gotta go.
Well, it's when you're a manic sociopath who's trying to tell stories about all your friends really fast, you have to do everyone's voice, or else they'll get confused. So you gotta. If you're James, like, I'm trying to put a jetpack on my tractor, or if like I'm being you. But it's because I saw a stand-up comic once who explained how to mix people together. And it's one of my favorite things I ever saw. It was like the 90s, and he was trying to learn how to do an impression of Bill Clinton. And he was like, every time I try to do Bill Clinton, it just comes out like Jimmy Carter. I'm like, I'm Bill Clinton. Oh, this sounds more like Jimmy Carter. I don't know what to do. And he's like, then I figured it out. You just add in Elvis. And when you mix those together, hey, I'm Bill Clinton. I'm like, oh my God. That's exactly right. So every like weird funny voice I do, who I'm trying to sound like you or like blend. Josh from Psycho, like just there's usually like two other things just jammed together. And it's just such an important job skill to have.
You're pretty good at that, bro. You gotta say.
Well, it's confusing. I'm like, yeah, and this guy was like, I'm like, what are you talking about? I was like, let me do everyone's voice. Now you'll know. Yeah. And all it does is make me sound like a homeless, crazy person, but my story isn't important.
That's who Jake Toxic is.
Yeah. a little bit of Beavis and Steve-O, and he would gladly be like, yeah. Like... I gotta get. They were supposed to be on the podcast. They're out of town right now, but yeah, we're gonna get them on there. Someday I want to see how many people we can get on this thing at once. No, that's what I'm saying, and not have a single like second microphone, because it's like people. There's two schools of this, and I go for the latter of like you can do like headphones and mics and everything, so you can really hear everybody. I prefer because that's like a 360 mic. That thing was $50 at Target. It honestly is a kind of a nice microphone.
Yeah,
like I was like I don't
previous recordings I've listened to.
It works if you have the gain structure right. It actually works pretty good. So I would just love to have it just pissing in the round. It just was one mic in the middle, and there's like 73 people just screaming at this thing, just like what, and just see how far I could push it and have it still get like 300 views. Like hey,
see hustle video.
You can send it to the company and be like, look what you're fucking.
I know I should be like, look what I'm using your microphone for.
Fucking go, sponsor me.
I want to get famous, but I don't want to spend money or try. Thank you, Blue. Like. Or a Snowball Yeti?
$49.99 at Target. Blue microphones.
That's the other thing. The whole like, I'm going to be an influencer is so big that like those and ring lights and things. There's an entire section next to the video games at Target of just this shit. And like most of it's
starter pack.
But it's really cheap and it actually works pretty good. Like
AAA batteries.
Thinking about, Figgles and I are gentlemen of a certain age who have been in bands, and you remember like how much it would have cost to do this bullshit 15 years ago?
And the knowledge it would have taken,
Yeah, it wouldn't OBS is actually pretty easy to use.
Software that you had to download from,
just some like
from BearShare.
Stolen software on a homemade PC. It's like this screen tracker thing. We're using MIDI to trigger the fucking scene changes and they don't work. And it's like you have this like $9,000 camcorder that would be like $4 on like a Chinese website now to like run.
Exactly.
Like, it looks like shit.
Whole thing looks like a PowerPoint.
Like it's insane what you can get away with now.
Right, and it really shocks me how much like a lot of that shit all around is cheaper. How much some shit is cheaper, how much some shit is more expensive. And like how some things just miss the mark, Like, do you remember how expensive car audio was when we were younger?
Oh yeah, people used to now it's like, can I just get like a jack into the thing and like.
If you want to get that car audio shit, like nobody cares anymore, so you can go buy like what used to cost $1,000 for like $50 at Best Buy.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you want two of the loudest subs you can get, 15-inch, blah blah blah. $89.
I should really put some of that shit in my Prius. It almost has 300,000 miles on it. I was thinking I should just thug it out and just blow it apart. I was totally gonna
thug out my axe. So like, that's why I've been getting into this, and it's like amazing how cheap car audio is.
I should, no, let's make a pact. Let's make a suicide car audio pact.
Yeah, I'm putting I have like a little sub in my car, but we're putting like some gangster shit in the fucking Acura. Like you're gonna hear us from like 50 cars.
I'm gonna hear you from here when you're leaving your house.
From the house,
Right.
Oh, Figgles is in the driveway.
Like, if people aren't trying to break into our garage, we ain't doing it right.
Oh, it's the Carter 4. Figgles must be going to work.
Like, why are they breaking in? Those subs are only $90. That's worth something, though.
Yeah, I'm just, like, some of that shit just, like, surprises me. Like, COVID just keeps surprising me how things
It's
keep
the gift that keeps on giving all year long, Clark.
Right?
Yeah.
I like how it changes so much shit so fast. I don't know.
I'm really enjoying on a possibly towards the end note the level of like people who are younger than even Alexis right now who are like, I love the bullshit detector on like the Gen Z kids where they're like, well, your credit score is like, why does it work like that? And like, well, it's important. It's like, I think that's probably bullshit. Like, no, it matters. I'm like, let's look it up. Oh, it was this racist thing started in this year. I'm like, well, I mean, it sounds a lot like that's what happened. But look, and they're like, no, fuck you. Like, I'm not working at this restaurant for fucking $4. Fuck you. Like, I've been screaming about that shit in my bands for fucking years. And now I'm like, that's another good reason to retire. Like, hey, look, I think the kids are going to be all right. They'll probably, our government will probably turn into some sort of thing worse than China and murder them all, but god damn it, at least they tried.
Yeah.
It'll be a fun thing to watch as an old man who can't help.
We're both turning into old men.
I love it so much.
Into, like the old uncle at Thanksgiving that keeps dropping a hard R.
A hard R-tard.
Yeah, for real.
Still not editing this. I refuse.
I wouldn't.
Well, no, and I'm not going. You know how long it takes compared to just letting it get made like on the spot and just putting it on YouTube, being like, I don't remember. I was pretty drunk. Like this.
Did
this
I
is
say that?
yeah.
I don't remember it.
And I love that it's
Video
like
evidence.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
keep
say
being
that.
like nobody watches this until it accidentally goes somewhere. And it's like you have like 100,000 subscribers. Like yeah, no one watches it. Like I'll just keep that story up.
Yeah. Don't
Wishful.
ruin the plot now.
Wishful thinking, but like no one's better at ignoring things and forgetting stuff than I am. Like it's wonderful.
Well,
I know. I have some serious competition with you, and that
world is
Hunter
out there.
Thompson grade level of like, what was that? I don't know. It's over there. I gotta go. Like, somewhere between Archer and Hunter Thompson lies our level of responsibility.
You're welcome.
All right.
Person.
You guys want to watch
Yes.
one more Be a Man, and then let's call it. I
Yeah.
think we've incriminated ourselves enough. Oh, it's the best one
Ready?
though. Yeah.
Okay, go
All
ahead.
right.
Yeah.
If you go to a public bathroom, take a shit with the door open. Be a man.
Barely makes it through that one. Take a shit with the door open. Be a man.
Really quick before we end it, tell them about your dude in fucking Noah.
One more story.
All
right.
Stilettos.
oh my God. So Zach and I,
All right.
while we were in New Orleans, we had a grand old time. Everybody kind of like broke off into their own little boarding party and did their own thing. And Zach and I had a water bottle in our coat pocket that was just... It looked like it had Dr. Pepper in it.
Ugh.
But it was just this. Hey, give us a fucking sponsorship already.
Yeah, for God's sake, Jägermeister.
It's too much. So we finished all of that. We were wandering around, and it was a Monday night on Bourbon Street, which is just like any other night on Bourbon Street. And they're like, what?
Oh, we set it off. Figgles, will you rip that off the wall?
Are you even high, dude?
That is only the second podcast that we've set the smoke detector off on.
God damn.
Of course, we had to do it on our shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One time we Bill and Alexis and I were all smoking these hemp cigarettes that we found, and like at once, and I'll set it off because you couldn't even fucking see. What?
I'll take the battery out.
Oh yeah, here. Hey, keep telling your story, Joey.
Oh,
Don't let that
Jesus.
stop you.
So like we were doing the wander and just going laps back and forth and checking spots out.
Oh my God.
And there are lots of criers outside the strip clubs like, hey buddy, come over here, take a break. Take a break, it's fucking titty time. You gotta come in and take it. And he was clearly from Philadelphia, even though he's working on Bourbon Street. Take a fucking break, come in here. And there was a different
We got
dude,
Nogahide Pussy. He was fucking Cheech from what's that vampire movie? Dust Till Dawn.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Right. You're walking around, you need a break.
You need a break.
There's this other dude, and he was crying out in front of stilettos.
Yeah.
God, you remember everything. And
You think of everything, Lisa.
he remembers everything. And there's this dude who's standing outside, and he had like on this like shitty vest and a shitty tie and like shitty dress pants with
looks like a
stains
homeless
on him.
pirate.
He looked like he was homeless and banging a doorman job on Bourbon Street, and so like has us come over and like waves us over and all right, boys, come here. Here's the thing. Cover's not that much.
There was no cover.
No, there was no cover.
It's not
Oh my
that
God.
much. Can you handle free 99, kids?
Cover's free, but I have a tip jar and I'm not a bitch. Okay?
Well, that is
That's
a
what he
sales
said.
pitch if
Yeah.
I've ever heard one.
Cover's free, but I have a tip jar and I'm not a bitch.
You get a Chris Washington out of that.
Go inside and have a good time. And so like he had us go inside and like fortunately getting to feel like rock stars a little bit. There were a couple folks who were like, hey, you guys played House of Blues, the blah 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 get in a minute. And the bartender at the fucking spot was like, yo, you two dudes are in a band and I know you. And we were like, no, you don't.
You don't know shit. We sell vacuum cleaners.
No. I know you guys. What are you drinking tonight? And he must have given us a case of Bud Lights and a what?
We drank about a bottle of Jager in there.
Oh my god. They put us away for free. So like he just
Dude.
kept putting them on the table and like we didn't even have to give them away. Like they just came over and kept hooking it up. And so we were in there for long enough that I didn't fucking realize, and there was a point where someone came by and they're like, hey boys, do you guys want to step outside? It's probably about time we took off. And we're like,
It's like 6 a.m.
yo, what the fuck did we do? Like we've been real polite this whole time. Like, no, gentlemen, it's fine. You've been very sweet this whole time. It is 6 in the morning and the sun is coming. Whoa, it's 6 in the morning. Do you mind if we take a piss before we go? And they're like, no, you're good. So we fucking like, peg leg walk our asses over to the bathroom.
Jesus.
And we're both standing at the fucking like bucket urinals taking a whiz. And all of a sudden the door's bah! And the fucking door guy kicked in the door and walks in and just like looks at us at the urinals. Shuffles by. Kicks open the door of the fucking stall and is like, that sounds like small dick pee noises. And the dude's standing a mile away from the fucking like toilet just and goes, yeah.
That's how you gotta take a piss.
Finishes up, zips, looks at us while he walks by. I ain't even washing my hands. Kicks the door open again. Coronavirus! And then like leaves. And then we were escorted out of a club.
Damn it.
From doing nothing wrong again.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, other than being there until like until business hours the next
We
day.
somehow managed to be there 2 hours after they closed.
We were very polite.
You boys like you were very polite. It is 6 in the morning, sir. It is now time for all of us to go to
Would you
bed.
guys mind stepping out?
I wish
You are
the
shit-faced
female
and the sun's
bathroom
coming up.
was fun. It's just full of drama. Crying bitches' heads in toilets. Like, I wish it was fun.
Kicked out of the hotel
It's
room that
not.
night, too.
I think that's fun.
Yeah. If there's anything, crying women in heads and toilets is a pretty
Every
well
time-
worn
I
can walk away from
porn
that most
tab
times.
on my
Fucking
fucking
trying
thing.
to wash your goddamn hands. Someone
I
comes
got
up your
kicked
back
out
and
of
goes,
Neo.
"You're
when-
so pretty." I'm like, please
Yeah,
don't touch
yeah.
me. Thank you.
Thanks, I've seen where your hands have been.
You're so
Don't
pretty.
rub pee on me, you fucking
Thank
walrus.
you.
Yeah.
Can I have a hug? No.
I smell the toilet seat of stall 3 on you.
It's like you were just puking.
Yeah.
Please don't touch me.
Ew.
And then I leave. And never come back.
That's polite of you.
Yeah.
You guys have been
To
very
leave.
polite. Well, I gotta say that the boys from Gata have been very polite this evening, but it is in fact 6 in the morning. Yeah, try a little of that. I mean, it's a hemp CBD thing. It's nowhere near as good, I assume, as Figgles is.
Fire shit.
Yeah, Figgles Flowers CBD. Everybody check that out. Also, Gabriel and The Apocalypse. You should definitely give that a look, at least on the internet, because I've heard they have a lot of very good music videos. And
It's not true, but he's heard that.
I've heard it from sources that are unreliable, but people have said it. I don't know. People have been talking. It's how it is. You know, what are you gonna do, huh? I wish this was the Joe Pesci show from Saturday Night Live. Does anyone remember that?
What? He had his
Yeah.
own program?
You know, it was Jim Brewer pretending to be Joe Pesci, like, hey! And then, like, I don't remember who played Robert De Niro. One time it was John Goodman. It was really funny. And he's just like, this guy insulted me. He's like, a little bit. He
what do you
He usually
think
ends
of
up, like, hitting the camera with a bat at the end of it. Like, that energy, I
It's all
feel.
vaguely coming
Big
back.
bad.
I was watching, there's, like, YouTube clips of every, like, Saturday Night Live thing kind of now, like, available. So I was watching all of Chris Farley being Matt Foley. They're like, I live in a van down by the
I was
river.
gonna say the one where he like kicks the coffee table.
Yeah, he
and
dives to the
slams
table, like,
through it.
oopsie daisy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no,
like
and then all of Jim
best.
Brewer having the joke, hey, it's the Joe Pesci show, huh? Yeah, you motherfucker. Like, it's fucking, that's what I want for this podcast.
Yeah.
All right, well, check out Gabriel and the Apocalypse and Figgles' farm, and you can all kiss my ass. Alexis, would
Free
you please...
Figgles!
Free
Catch me on an
Figgles!
ankle
Rum
bracelet,
Dumpster
bitch.
outro!
Boom!
See you in hell!
85th, yo!